Dog, the fucking spray made this food.
I'm listening to her. You don't think I'm singing it in my head right now?
Nah, dog. I wish I had that spray way before. I would have been spraying it every time before, you know.
I'm gonna bring you the gallon one.
Yeah, please. What is up, everybody? Welcome. You ready right now? All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for patiently waiting and everybody for tuning in once again. This is another episode here. Great for you guys. Brought to you by our sponsors that made it possible. Anybody who needs a smog check and it needs to be passed, make sure you check out the one and only Mission Smog out there in the city of Riverside. Make sure you guys check them out at Mission Smog out there and help you get your smog check papers and be back on the road. Also, make sure you guys check out and get yourself a pair of Pacololo flies at pacololoflies.com. Use code word EZONEBREALTV, the best in keeping your eyes clear out of the LED harmful rays or the harmful LED rays. And last but not least, I got a handful of Chiclets right here. Chiclets _Los Angeles, Los.Angeles, Chiclets _Los.Angeles. Make sure you guys check them out on Instagram. Official sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Now, without further ado, I'm surprised he's not trying to get out the door already. What's going on to the one and only Nitty?
You already know what it is. #1 Mexican podcast in America. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Nitty. It's a dope episode. I got one question for everybody. Do you practice Santeria?
Oh my God.
Do you have crystal balls? Because today, we're about to practice Santeria.
You got it out?
He sounds like, I don't know.
You got it out of you already?
Yeah, and that's how you piss off E-Zone in the morning.
Okay, no. First of all, he's been doing that for like an hour already. Yeah, an hour. By the way, welcome back, Chiclets, Mr. Chiclets himself.
What's up, guys? Hey, Nitty, how the hell did you downgrade us from #1 in the world to #1 in America?
Yeah.
Did I say the world before?
Yeah.
No, I said America.
No.
Because there must be a better Mexican podcast in Mexico.
Might have to go watch the yesterday podcast.
Kind of right though. There might be a better podcast in Mexico.
Has to be, dog. We're just being disrespectful by saying there's not.
So when someone says,
Hola, Argata, #1 podcast in America, Mexico. Somewhere.
you didn't even speak in Spanish, bro.
That accent was not
Yeah, so you
Mexican.
didn't even use Spanish or nothing.
Hola.
Yeah, this isn't like a.
Gracias.
Yeah, that's the horrible accent. Also, thank you for running the boards as usual. Ray, Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast. Appreciate you as per usual. And back by popular demand. You guys always love it when she's on because you guys can actually ask questions and she will answer them honestly. She's my madrina, but she is our local neighborhood witch here. So make sure you guys give it up and welcome back the one and only Ashé, aka Tanya.
Hi guys. Hi, thank you for having me back.
We came prepared with a lot of water this time, right? Because you say you get thirsty.
Okay, so like the only non-pot smoker in the room, I'm dying of thirst every time I come. So I was like, nah.
You did right.
2 drinks.
You did good. You don't need no crystal balls to remember that.
No.
Yes.
You know, I've always wondered, does you hanging around a room like this affect like the spirits? I've heard of such a thing, like if you give them too much liquor as an offering, you could get your spirits drunk. You know, los emborrachas, or like if you're around us because you don't partake at all. So does this affect your
So, I mean, I would not go after being here and go do a reading. Like, I wouldn't do that because even though I don't partake, obviously, you guys, I'm in an insulated room with nothing but pot, right? So, I wouldn't go do a reading. But as far as, like, it affecting me, no, because I'm not doing it. But I think if I were to do it, then definitely, you know, I think there's people who do drugs and like, I just did a whole thing on TikTok about this, like red flags. Like if you go to your godparents' house and they're always fucked up, that shouldn't be your godparent because there's a certain, like, we're supposed to have ethics and morality to when we do readings. So if you're coming to me to help you fix your life, which is why most people come to me and I'm fucked up, I can't even fix my own life. Like, come on. Yeah. I couldn't get it together for the half hour of your reading.
But what if it's like, what if you're at like a party at a backyard and you had a couple drinks and hit it off?
This scenario's already fucking funny.
You hit it off with a friend and she's like, and you want to give her a reading so bad. And would you do it?
Are you assuming it's like a superpower? Like you can just turn like a laser on?
Is that before we fly? What are we doing? Is that right
You
before
guys just
we fly?
drinking and you're at a barbecue.
Okay, so I want to tell you something. When I was in high school and I used to go to ditching parties and we used to drink, I used to read people's palms because I didn't have control over my spirituality. So then I would drink and then I'd become looser and then I would grab people and be like, let me read your palm. I've never been taught.
That's what I'm talking
I've
about.
never been taught how to read palms. None of that shit, right? But it's because I didn't have control over it, right? So now that I'm an adult and now I have control spiritually, I wouldn't do that because one, I don't know if the person wants to be read. So there's people who this really scares. And even though I may be getting a message, I have to ask people, right? Like I was just at a thing with Tammy from Hollywood. We went to a thing at the Heritage Museum. It was a seance. Somebody put on a seance.
Is that the Western Museum? The one with all the Western stuff right here by the zoo?
No, this is the Heritage where all the old houses are in LA.
Oh, okay. Right there off the freeway, no?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So they had a
Those houses already look scary.
well, they're like super old, right?
Yeah.
They're from the 1800s. They had a seance. And then part of the seance is they were going to give you a 3-card spread of a tarot deck to each person. They're going to read your fortune, right? So the man, since we got there, the man who put on the event, I kept getting this message for him, right? And I was like, oh, I'm not going to say nothing. This isn't even my event. Like, this is crazy. He came up to me and told me, can I read your cards? And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I don't get my cards read. I'm not interested in that. But it was like a party. So I was like, oh, I don't want to be the fucking like asshole saying no, right?
Party pooper.
So he read my cards. He did a 3-card spread and it was okay. And
As someone who can read, were you reading him read the cards and be like, you're reading it wrong?
no, because the cards are not my thing. Energy is my thing and Delogun, which are shells. But after he was done with he kept telling me, am I right? Is this getting to you? And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, it's very general, right? So I was like, yeah, it's good, because there's a lot of people and I know it's hard. And then he's like, okay, whatever, very polite. And I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a medium and I have something to tell you, but if you don't want to know, that's cool too. But it's bothering me since I got here. So I need to tell you something.
You knew what it was from the beginning?
From me?
Like the message?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you knew exactly what it was? It's just
It was
like...
super clear.
Like if it was like something like you know from the beginning, it's just like, hey, if this fool's gonna, like somebody's gonna die.
No, so if it was something like that, I wouldn't tell him because he doesn't know me. But it was a message from a family member. So as soon as I saw him, I saw her standing next to him, and she kept like hounding me to tell him something.
You left the stove on.
All right, like fucking pay the rent.
This
No.
person, is this his house that you're in?
No, we were in a museum.
Okay,
So,
okay, yeah.
How did you know they were related then?
Because
They
the
told him.
spirit told me it was.
Oh, sorry, yeah,
the
okay.
spirit told me it was his aunt.
Oh, okay.
So this lady was really petite and really little. And when he was done with my tarot card reading, I told him, is it okay? It's okay if it's not like, and he said, no, tell me. And I said, well, there's been a spirit with you. She looks like this, like this, like this. She says she's your aunt. She said this, this, this. And he's like, he's white and he got pale. And he's like, that is my aunt. He's like, oh, wow, that's so crazy. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. And then the place that they put us in for the seance, it is like shaped like an octagon, but they don't tell you what that place was, right? They don't tell you anything. And they put you in a room with a big table like this. They turned off all the lights and they tried to like summon spirits, right? It's
Darkness or candles?
There was complete darkness.
Oh, shit.
So it was me, Tammy, Vanessa. Vanessa
Can I interrupt
from the
for 1
house.
second? What was the message that the lady had for her son? Or
She wanted him to do. It had to do with his business. She wanted him to organize himself and get rid of one of his business partners because that business partner was going to do him dirty. And he was like, you know what, you're right, because things have happened, and I know I need to just narrow it down to 2 people. So, but when they did the seance part, they were like focus on like trying to connect with a spirit, but I couldn't focus because every time I would close my eyes, I would be in the room, but the room was like, there was pews like a church, and there was people clapping, like if it was a spiritualist church.
It was like some pagan shit.
No, like a church. But you go to a Baptist church and the people are clapping.
Like black
and sing-
people
Yeah,
church?
like black people church. But there was white people and black people, which is what was throwing me off.
You're like, this don't mix.
I was like, literally, because the house is from the 1800s, right? I was like, that's fucking weird. I thought it was a house. But then when they kept clapping, I'm like, is this place a church? So then they came in the room and they're like, what did you see? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't focus because there's so many people here, spirits, that are like in a church procession, and there's pews, and then they move them and they're dancing. And the man was like, this used to be a church, and it was the first integrated church in California. So after that happened,
First black and white church.
First mixed church.
First mixed church.
Yeah. You go home like, I'm the fucking most powerful sinner.
No.
You feel like a champ after that. You're like, I got it.
I was like,
it's like hitting a game-winning three.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, all right, sounds good.
Probably
you
feel
know?
like a civil rights leader for like the Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're like, yo, you're like,
No, but I say this to say that spirit, if it wants to give you a message, it's going to give you a message wherever. But then you, as a person, you have to decide, one, it was that guy's event, and I don't want to steal his thunder. Because it's hard to put on events, right? And I don't want him to think, who the fuck is this girl who came and now...
Trying to show me up.
Yeah. So I asked him, are you sure? And he was like, no, go ahead. Okay. And then, you know, I was...
Someone who practices Santeria.
Yes.
That's what you said.
I said, well, no, because you know why? Everybody was white. Ooh. And I was like, oh, shit.
What do they call it?
They call it
Voodoo.
spiritualism. But when you say Santeria, it has such a negative connotation. So
It's sublime, I think.
Yeah, it is because of them. It was him. I think that I just say medium, and then people are more like, oh, she talks to dead people. That shit's cool, you know? But so I would not go up to somebody randomly. But if I'm in a situation where it's open, I would ask the person, and then I would tell them, hey, this is the message that I have for you.
There's no extreme emergency that would make you just do it to a random person? If the spirit was saying something with extreme importance?
I guess if the spirit was telling me something where a person's life was in danger, then yes, I would.
That's the line?
That's the line. Like their life is in danger, then I'm going to have to make a judgment call, right? But spirit has never really worked that way with me in that sense. If I've had to tell somebody that their life is in danger, it's usually in a situation where we're in a reading. They've come to me with the intent of getting help, things like that. But just like out in the world, yeah, it doesn't really happen that way.
That'd be a good TV show.
Right?
Going around solving murders.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I should try to solve murders. That's going to be on the next one.
you know, you
on
said
my hit list.
You said you went there for a seance. Now, when people think seance, they usually think that because you said you were summoning something, and when people automatically hear the word seance, I'm automatically thinking, I'm like, okay, you're gonna invoke a spirit, like it's usually associated with like anything could come through here. Like, how scary is it to go to a seance? What is it?
I'm gonna send you this guy's info because I think you'd find it interesting. So this guy does theatrical seances. So if you're not a person who feels spirit or anything like that, there was people there who don't feel anything. It's only 9 people.
I was going to ask, was this like an invitation only, or did people buy tickets?
You buy a ticket.
Okay.
But it was like you had to kind of know that it was happening to go.
It wasn't advertised.
No, it was very like
word to mouth advertising.
Yeah.
A niche group.
And the people who go to things at that place, at that museum, so like I'm a friend of that museum, so they'll send me emails. Hey, we're having this person, and they're very into spiritualism there. And Tammy, she's from Hollywood, and she's also very into that too. And then I took my comadre, who's also Santera. We all went together. But he does this theatrical seance where they set it up and it's curated like really nicely. The table's nice, everything. They give you objects to touch to see if you feel vibrations. They give you a pendulum. They give you a dowsing board. They give you a mirror. Do you guys know what a scribing mirror is?
Picturing something you can write on.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. Like the ones Cholo would write on back in the day.
The scribes.
That's what I'm thinking.
So-
I
know a scribe. I know a
mirror.
So it's
Throwing up your hood in the mirror, bro.
It's a black obsidian mirror, which is a black crystal mirror.
Obsidian is what they use up in the pyramids and stuff.
black
It's
crystal.
all over the pyramids.
So it's small, right? And it's completely flat and it's been polished, and you're supposed to put it this far from your face and you focus on your face. But what happens is, for people who are connected, your face will start to disappear and you'll start seeing other things, or your face will change.
Within the obsidian?
Within the obsidian. So everybody at the table was looking to see if there was like a change in the reflection. But before this, they did a psychic test, which I'm going to buy the cards, and the next time I come, we're going to do it.
Oh, that'd be dope.
So it's this test where they show you the back of the card and you have to guess what's on the front of the card. You don't have to be specific, but you have to, like, if it's a bicycle, you can say wheels, right? But the more specific you are, the more you're in tune psychically. So she had everybody get up and walk to her, and then you had to say what you saw.
Madrina, people have this big misconception, and I figured I'd ask you because you're in the practice. Some people swear that the crystals, like especially all the white girls, they're like, oh, my amethyst and all this is my quartz, you know, and people like Martin that would carry rocks in his pockets.
He probably still does.
Do these rocks really have some kind of magical power, or are they just something dope that the earth produces because of pressure and minerals?
The earth is magical. How about that?
I mean, it is, but
the earth is magical. The earth is magical. But what happens with crystals, right? Crystals, because they are from the earth, that's why it's important to get actual crystals, not like all these synthetic things that people buy off Temu. You have to get real crystals. They do have a power, but it has to do with the vibration that thing is carrying. It's the vibration. There's crystals that vibrate at a higher level, so they allow you to manifest things. But you're 90% of that, because you can throw on a 100-pound amethyst and be an asshole. You're still an asshole. The amethyst is not going to help you, right? Like, it's not going to help
asshole
you.
With amethyst.
You're an asshole with 100 pounds of amethyst, right? But like, santeros usually don't believe in crystals. I like crystals. I use them. I mean, I gave you guys all selenite. I put them in my dog bowl for water. I do different things to raise a vibration.
Wish you could take away my cellulite. Am I right, guys? Sorry. Sorry, go on.
This is the new XG. So
Wow.
there's.
But I love Sandrea.
You do. This is true. There's a lot of things that you can use that are like beneficial to your vibration, but it's not going to take the place of like a ceremony. Like an amethyst is not going to take the place of eleques.
What?
Eleques.
It's like
Your sacred prayer beads.
He was asking me about like the chains are there.
No, because I thought his bracelets
I was like,
looked
bro,
like Santeria.
this is just jewelry, bro. And then he's like,
This one's Santeria.
yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
And then he's like, it's a form of protection. He's like, it's a form of Santeria. I'm like, yes, it is, but it's. Can you explain to him what they are?
But doesn't that look like Santeria?
Because it's so colorful?
Yeah. Show the fucking people. It's so Santeria, bro.
It's so Santeria, he says.
First of all, if you're going to somebody, and if I gotta go get a reading from a babalao that has like 1,000 bracelets like this, I don't know if I'm gonna want to trust that fool, because he shouldn't be showing up like a rapper, bro. Like, he shouldn't be having B-real jewelry like while he's running a church. You know what I mean? Like that's the first red flag for me.
E-Zone's like time and place. Time and place,
bro. Like, I don't need you to be throwing the shells while the diamonds is blinding me, bro. Like, you know, like that's not cool with me.
This is true. But then there's people who say, what if it goes really well for him and he wants to wear all that jewelry?
Yeah.
Days off. You know, but there's a uniform for the religion too. Right.
So this is my thing, right? I go to Cuba a lot and I see a lot of people who have on all these diamonds, a Louis Vuitton. There's no drinking water in Cuba. You have to purchase it from a certain place so that you basically don't get like dysentery, because the people are so poor, they repackage drinking water. Do you really think that's the place for you to take your Louis Vuitton? Like, that's crazy. So this religion should be about being humble. That doesn't mean being poor. There's a difference.
Life should be about being humble.
Which is not the same as being poor.
Yeah.
Because you can have a lot of things, but there's a time and a place for those things, right? So my dad, the beads are religious. My sister gifted it to me in gold. You don't have to have yours in gold. You can have it just beaded. My son has it just beaded.
If you see Be Real, it's just a regular bracelet.
My son just did Ifa. My son is a babalao. Like Be Real, right? Be Real is a babalao. My son's a babalao now.
Babalao?
Babalao.
It's like a haranki. That's like, it's not a ranki, but it's like a.
He's the high priest.
Like a high priest.
Babalao. Sounds
many
like a type of
tiers are
meat
there?
at a Korean restaurant.
How many tiers?
Yeah.
So when you start off in the religion, like let's use E-Zone. E-Zone is what is called a aleyo. Somebody who walks in the path of Orisha, who believes in Orisha, who has received things, but has not done a crowning ceremony. What? Did he call you racist? Did he call you racist?
Fuck, yes, he's a fucking asshole. Chill. I am not. Yeah.
So
It's a black religion. Chill, fool.
it is.
I mean, it kind of is, right? It's African, right?
It is. And then there's
Who's
people
from Africa or black back
There's
then?
people who are black, Afro-Cuban, who think this religion belongs to them. My answer is you shouldn't have sold it. Once you sold it, you made it available to everybody. Because in this religion, the racism works backwards. So if you're not black, people who are ignorant have a hard time thinking that you can have knowledge because you're a lighter skin color. So you guys don't know my mom, but if that's Izon's other madrina, my mom looks, what, Armenian?
Yeah, kind of. I never thought about that, but she does look like an OG Armenian lady.
She has green eyes. She's very white. And my mom has had saint done, which is the second tier, which is like the top you crown saint. She's had it done 40 years. So, I mean, you see her very light skinned, but that has nothing to do with what the knowledge that she has amassed in these years. So, but there's an aleo, there's santeros. Santeros should only be people who have crowned. That's what santero, which is a 7-day ceremony. It costs thousands of dollars, thousands, like more than 10,000. And it is done in 7 days. You have a godparent. So like myself, my mother. And then if you're a man, you can go to Ifa, which is the top of the top, but not all of them do. And then if not, you can be an Oba, which is also a very sacred position, which is like a project coordinator, I guess. And then as
Deacon of the church.
yes, and as a madrina, you can also do another part of our religion, which is Palo Mayombe, which we're also involved in, and you can become a madrina there.
So it's like 7, 6, 7.
So it kind of goes in. It kind of goes in steps. If you end up in a good house, people are not going to rush you into doing anything because you have to. The first thing you have to do is you have to start getting a connection to your ancestors, a connection to spirit. That's very important. And then you'll get aleques, which are the beaded necklaces. And then I keep pointing at him because he wears them, but he doesn't have them on. And then
He's wearing them.
I wear them every day.
yeah, so you get the beaded necklaces. And then after that, you would either get olokun, orula, maybe an alegua. It just depends. And then you go from there. But once you get orula, which is a 3-day ceremony done by a babalao, where they tell you who you are the son or daughter of, what orisha, because there's a lot of orishas. Then they give you a life reading that is for the rest of your life. They're going to talk to you about things that you have to avoid, to do, etc. That day we know if you as a man can go to Ifa, even if you don't have saint done. So my son got orula at 2 months old, and when he was 2 months old, I was told he has to do Ifa. He has to do Chango, and then he has to do Ifa at 2 months. So then I waited until he was 12. I did one ceremony, and then I just did the other one.
You know, there's those people that are, of course, they're in the chat room, but these are the same people that are just like, oh, this is like every other religion. It's about money. Look, if you feel that way because you went to a church and you felt that maybe the pastor looked at you like Diddy might have looked at somebody, or you know, or somebody that kept asking you for money, that's just a bad experience at that church and at that particular place, bro.
But that's
Eventually you're gonna go into, you're gonna have a religious experience, or not just a religious experience, a spiritual experience that's gonna turn something on, and you're gonna be like, yo, this is some real shit. And that's kind of like what happened with me, bro. And like, cause you know, I mean, hey, it don't cost nothing. I mean, it does cost something to get a reading, but it don't cost nothing to hear the truth, bro. Like for somebody to tell you, hey, bro, how did you even know that? I've never met you in my life, and real stuff comes out.
well.
That's when fools trip out.
Let's compare prices. How much is it?
I'm gonna open the door just because I know you're coughing. Because
how much is one of your pre-rolls?
Retail they go for $30.
$30. Okay. So people don't buy one, right?
No, because we have a deal and you get 4 for 100.
Okay. So 100. Let's say the 100 is the minimum, right? A reading is $65. So you cannot tell me you cannot afford a reading. You just don't prioritize it, which is fine. Because if you prioritize buying chiclets, that's cool too.
Yeah.
But you cannot say, oh, everything's about money. You woke up and you spent money because you turned on the light, because you brushed your teeth with water, you had a toothbrush, you got toothpaste, but you won't spend money to fix generational things that are causing you to go in a circle and not be as abundant as you want to be. So when people tell me, oh, this is all about money, Well, no, this is about that we live in the world, and it's 2025.
Yep. And there's enough things out there for you to be happy with. So if you're not happy here, go find it somewhere else.
And I'm very open to people. People will come to me, and there's people who I know should not be in this religion because they lack discipline. Because they lack discipline, because they're people who are not ready spiritually. And I'll tell them, go to church. It's free. Meditate, think about it. Go to a Buddhist temple, sit outside, go to the beach.
Yeah. How do you know if you haven't tried? Like,
I said eat some mushrooms like Nitty.
Changed my whole life.
find yourself.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of mushrooms, though. I secretly think they're still going through your body.
Whoa.
It was a lot.
Do you see anything around any of us that's trying to tell us anything?
Nitty, you need to get a reading because every time I come, you're like, tell me something.
Yeah, tell me something.
You just gotta get it.
I know
over
you know
with.
the truth.
Just go sit in front of me.
I'm sitting across from you right now.
It's not in front, and it has to be like, I don't know, bro. When you go get a reading, it's different, bro.
Hey,
like,
do you see anything around Chiclets right now?
What if he doesn't want me to say nothing?
Say it. You want
Say,
to
say,
say it?
he said say it.
I see the devil.
Nitty's
On my shoulder over
peer
here.
pressure over here. Dang, Nitty, set him free. But that's ridiculous. People get into these like discussions about pricing. I see it all the time. I've also seen people who say, I don't need to do any ceremonies with anybody because I'm magical.
So okay.
Said this XG. No,
In your religion,
You magical.
what do you
in your,
think about magic?
You're just magical in your house.
like magic.
What kind of magic? What do you mean? Tell me what you mean by magic.
So the dude that we had on, is he street magic or is he like?
You talk about the dude that made the shit move.
He's
Yeah.
an illusionist.
Nah, bro. See, that's the thing. Like.
What's your take on that kind of stuff?
Like illusionists or people?
No, okay, Marina. Like, there's like he doesn't
He was
believe me.
he was telekinetic. He moved it telekinetically.
Yeah, he did that, and then not just that. Like he did this trick that to this day he did it to everybody except Nitty because he wasn't here.
Then why?
He wrote
then
the
there
X
should be
on
some
top of my
Santeria
hand,
in here.
and I had my hands closed, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna fucking throw it, and it's gonna be on your hand on the other side." Meanwhile, I had my hand closed all the time, and it was there, and I'm just like, "This has gotta be you're tapped into something that I just
That
don't
sounds
fucking."
cool. That sounds cool as shit.
I think it's very cool, but I also think
Ray, it happened, dude. I'm gonna have that guy come back on, bro. Like,
Literally, what do I think? I think
like-
so. That's an illusionist to me. So I think that somewhere there's a trick to that. I don't know what it is.
but your hand is closed. You have to have the
I don't-
marker go
it's
like
a
that.
I don't know what it is, but I will tell you that I think that people who practice like mentalist, you know, those people who tell you I can read your mind, come up on the stage, illusionist. I think all those people have a spirituality that they're tapping into. Do you know what I mean?
they must believe at some point.
Yeah, it's like they
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
That's like most people in the industry, right? Like most people in the industry, because I read people who are, I mean, everybody knows comedians, singers, rappers, everything you could think of. And they all get to a certain point where they feel stuck and they want to go to the next level. And I've heard this from various people in the industry who tell me, in the industry, people practice a lot of different magic forms, right? And they have figured out that the way for them to remove these barriers is for them to tap into their own spirituality, practice magic so they can go to the next level.
What are like the different levels of magic that people practice in the industry? Because I've seen, it's not until as of recent. I'm not gonna lie. The first person that I ever saw with collares and any kind of Santeria stuff in the industry was Be Real.
Okay.
He always wears his stuff proudly. He's been with E5 for years, but now you got all these Mexican artists wearing the collares. You got you got. I mean, black fools have always been in it, but they just
What
don't.
about Cardi B now?
Yeah, Cardi like
Off-
That's what I heard.
Offset.
Black magic is ghetto.
okay, that's not the. That's not what we were saying, but I used.
What did you guys give Nitty before I got here?
No,
I said.
you know what? Like,
That's what I said.
I have this theory, and I look and
It's the fucking
no,
chair.
See, thank you. I've been saying this,
the fucking
Madrina.
chair.
Everybody who sits in that chair, when they sit in it, they fucking start getting toxic. They interrupt. Like last week, for some reason, Tommy. Like 3 Place Tommy. I love you, Tommy. I've had Tommy sit here. I've had Tommy sit here. Completely different Tommy. He sat in that chair. Oh my God. This motherfucker
The energy was off.
the Annabelle doll was here. Like, I mean, he was interrupting. I was being nice when I did it because he had been here a couple days and I had got his kid a Labubu. So I was just like, I'm not about to fuck up his night by telling him to shut the fuck up. But I gave him that look like, fool, this is the 12th interruption. Stop, fool. Like he was on a sick
This is a very different Nitty. I think you guys should like get rid of the chair and give him a different chair.
You don't like me right now?
No, I didn't say I don't. I like everybody.
What did I do wrong?
Those
like
dictator
everybody.
glasses too, bro. Got
I
you looking like Fidel
a
Castro.
little Fidel Castro. Oh
Yeah,
my God,
yeah.
totally.
You listen. You say it.
I can't. Tommy took the title that day. I'm happy.
You know that's probably why Russell gave you those glasses, bro. Low key, he's laughing when he sees you with
pawned
those
them off.
because he set you up to look like Fidel Castro.
Who gave you these glasses?
My friend, Russell Peters,
Oh, why did he give you these glasses?
gave them to me.
You've
He's a
heard
nice
of,
guy, so like he's a
You've heard of expensive jokes? Like I have friends that bought the most ugliest Gucci shoes for somebody, but they force them to wear them. They're fucking expensive. Like
That's mean.
Are you saying my glasses are ugly?
Your glasses are nice?
no, they're not ugly.
I know that.
So I actually
know
told
they're
you I
nice.
like them, but
I know they're
when I
nice.
looked at it now and you were sitting like there, I was like, all you need is a fucking cigar.
You do look a little like Fidel Castro, a little bit.
Hey, do you see any spirits?
I see a lot of pot smoke.
Was he? Was he in the religion? Was Fidel Castro?
Yeah, he had done I got you like me.
Oh, really? Is that? Do you think that was a big reason why he was able to dodge death so many times?
Yeah, because they have there's a documentary where they have a guy like this close to him that's ready to shoot him. He's pointing the gun at him. That Fidel Castro doesn't even flinch, right? Like he's like, he looks at him like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
And the guy puts his hand down.
Really? You seen that clip, Ray?
I'm like, what the? I'll send it to you, Ray.
He's tapped in. He's confident enough to know that nothing's gonna happen to him.
Totally. I mean, I told you guys that when I first started going to Cuba, I was able to hear him speak because he used to go to the Plaza La Revolucion, which is like this park, and he would talk. And I was crossing the street with my friend, and my friend's like, look at the floor. And I was like, why? And he's like, Fidel Castro's coming in a caravan. And I was like, well, I want to see him, Yeah. And he's like, don't, because if they see you looking at him directly, they're going to arrest us. What? So we literally had to like stand like this. And then he got up on the plaza and he gave his dissertation on Cuba and how awesome Cuba was going to be, but everybody's fucking starving.
You can't look at him.
So when he's talking, people are looking up at him because he's on a platform. But if he's eye to eye with you, you cannot. Well, now he's dead, right? But you could
Now you
not
can't look down at him.
Who's running it there? His brother?
No, it's a guy named Diaz-Canel.
Oh, so it's out the Castro family.
Not anymore. On the in the public, not anymore. But everybody knows that it's still all ran by the Castros.
What do you think? What kind of magic do you think is practiced in American like politics type of stuff? Because you can maybe look at like somebody like a Fidel Castro and okay, he does Santeria, but like I don't put it past anybody like that's in politics right now. Like they say that all the politicians get at that Paradise Grove or whatever it's called with the owl and
Bohemian
they do some
Grove.
kind of ceremony, Bohemian Grove, right? So I'm like, that's kind of, I don't know, is it pagan magic? What kind of magic do you think these politicians were practicing?
So Nancy Reagan had a spiritualist and a psychic that she would consult before Ronald Reagan would do anything. And that's already come out. It's like in books. She admitted it, whatever. And then different presidents like have practiced more American spiritualism, which is like meeting with psychics. But I do think now they're practicing something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's a cross between like masonry and paganism. Because I think there's levels to it,
Masonry is considered a part of like it's magical like that?
Yeah, because it's a fraternity, a brotherhood where you have sacred acts that women cannot see because only men are Masons, and it's very close to Palo Mayombe because I have a godson who I just crowned San Lázaro, and he's a Mason. Okay.
Do you know I was this close? I had all 3 signatures to go.
Oh, you did?
To go through to the Cobra City Lodge. It's called the Fauché Lodge. So associated that's the founder of our school when we went to high school. And they all tripped out when I went there, and I was that close, but I chickened out at the end. Because they started asking you, it's like, hey, we're going to separate you by, like, which God you believe in type of deal.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, the homie over here must have wrote something crazy because there's only 2 people that went in that group. And you could write what you want, bro, and they'll separate you based on that. But if you say you believe in the devil, homie, they're going to put you with a different group. But I'm not gonna say that's what that person wrote. But I was like, okay, so I put that I believe in God and the Christian God, so they put me with this group, And then it was like a different orientation. And then when I walked into another room, or you seen it, I was like, the checkered board usually is like a portal. Like people use that shit
On the floor, right?
On the floor, yeah. And I was like, that's usually like a portal, because even like in royal times, when fools will get knighted and shit like that, that was like a spiritual thing, bro. Like that's why they call you Lord. That's why they do shit like that.
That's a sacred
Yeah, it's like
geometry.
a sacred shit, bro. You can invoke spirits through that.
So there was a checkerboard on the ground.
In one of the rooms, yes, like it's like a
It
ceremony
has
room.
to be black and white, or has just any kind of checker?
That one was black and white.
That's crazy that you saw that, because a lot of people don't know that, but that there's a checkerboard floor. But that's one of the secrets in there, because my godson is a Mason, and then we did some ceremonies in Palo Mayombe with me, and he's like, I can't tell you, Madrina, but this is very similar. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I only went to like the third meeting, and then you had that chance to like withdraw your whole thing. The first is orientation, then you go to a dinner, and then you're supposed to collect.
How was
the
the dinner?
signatures. Yeah, it almost seems like too good. Like you get what you want type of shit.
Like,
So
what did you get?
So you're just
He sounds like,
Yeah,
this
like-
is
like
what
I'm
the fuck
just-
are they gonna do to me?
Can I get enchiladas?
like you feel like 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 that story. Like it's like, oh man, like, and the witch fattened up the two kids so she could.
What did you eat?
Hansel and Gretel. Hansel
Dude,
and
there
Gretel.
was like fucking. It was like a Bart's barbecue spread, but not barbecue. It was like some, like some prime rib and all this stuff. It was,
Oh, wow.
Like, some pretty good food, bro. And it was like, I was like, oh shit.
Open bar.
Yeah, there was drinks.
They watch people get lit and see who gets.
Nah, I
the most
was
lit.
scared to get lit, bro, because I don't know who's who, bro. Like you want to get hooked up. I was thinking about it. If I'm like, yo, I can get some good connections out of here. I was
You
like,
can, because there's a lot of Masons. There's a gang of Masons. So, but yeah, I think that they practice like something between that and paganism. But
And who's on top of all those guys? The Illuminati.
do you believe in that?
The Illuminati.
No, seriously. Like,
I believe there's something going on out there.
okay.
A group of people. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're doing. But I do know
They're controlling something.
they're out there.
Okay.
Can you be a Christian and do Santeria?
I mean, you can do
That you
anything.
can have multiple religion kind of type of thing, or
So you can have different faiths and things. Like I like to go to churches, not because of the religious. I just like churches. I feel like
kind?
any kind.
Any kind?
I feel like they're very calming. I think because my life is so busy, it's a place where nobody's talking to me, and I'm just sitting and thinking, right? I like Buddhist temples, anything that's religious. I like to be there. But I don't believe in those things as my religion, right? But if
feel like they're kind of sacred grounds, kind of.
I totally do, because I think there's so many people praying for salvation and for people that I feel like it picks up good energy. But
I always thought it would have been more like a portal.
yeah, it could be a portal too. Okay? Hold on. I have to tell you something. Have you been to the Rose Hills in Glendale? Random question.
The cemetery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Persian Village.
So, what do you mean Persian Village?
Glendale?
Oh,
Yeah, no, I've been to that cemetery. Ray's gonna score you out. Damn. Ray's never scored anybody out.
Ray's like 741. You gotta go, Nitty. 741.
You gotta go, actually.
You see the fucking chair, bro.
We're sad, Nitty.
It's the fucking chair.
I love you.
You're even leaving
It's
on
good to
next
see you.
time.
I'm gonna come get a reading, and then we'll talk about it again on the podcast. Listen, I want everybody to just go home and practice Santeria. You know, get a couple crystal balls. I love you guys. Talk to you soon.
It's the glasses and the chair.
As soon as I stand up,
These glasses gave him like some kind of power, I feel like.
Yeah, 'cause he
he's
feels
like
like-
fucking Superman.
He feels
right
like
now.
a dictator now.
Stop it.
Yeah. Especially he's on the second floor. He looks down on everybody.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna go be mean to everybody at
Hey,
the show.
watch, bro. The next time you're at the Comedy Store, one of the ghosts is gonna fucking get back.
Oh, is that where you're going?
I will be there. Going there after. I have a show first, and then.
I want somebody to like let me go to the back room where they say they've seen ghosts.
Oh yeah, I'll take you one day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tammy wants to go. My friend who does the paranormal stuff.
Oh, they should just take you to like Mitzi's office. I've been there. Well,
Oh, I would like to go there too. Put my hand-
that was crazy because there was a vibe
Alright,
there.
Nitty.
There was definitely a vibe there. That vibe did not like us doing drugs in that room. Like I felt it. I felt bad. I was like, yo, nothing's going right. Hey, you can move. Oh yeah, I was like, you're gonna become toxic, bro.
Did you
That's what I'm like, no.
Did you see how the energy shifted when Nitty got up off the chair? It was
Yeah, see that chair? Look, that chair. That chair is like the black thing that corrupted Spider-Man. Like,
Oh, the little glob.
yes.
I'll do that.
The little glob
Bro,
thing.
that's the thing that corrupted Spider-Man, bro. The
Look
black
at he's
thing.
like, I'm gonna move that chair and I'll move over. This guy's funny.
You moved the actual chair.
This is not like the first conversation about that chair.
No, I swear, Madrina, it's been happening all the
The
time.
funny thing is when I walked in, that chair was empty and I wanted to sit here. That's why I like came here, but I don't want to be rude. And so I told Ethan, where do you want me? And you told me sit right here, Madrina. And I was like, okay, yay. I don't want to sit on the other
Can
side.
someone leave energy? Like,
Of course.
like,
there's
let's just say-
there's residual energy.
you know, and for everybody that's like wondering, like, look, man, XG's the homie. Like, we're still friends. You know, we don't really talk much as we used to. But like, we're still friends. Like, if I see him at a soccer game, I'm gonna buy him a beer and I'm gonna fucking give him a hug and I still love him as my homie. But you know, I mean, he's focusing on his own thing. But I do feel that like him parting ways, there was a lot of stuff that maybe he bit his tongue about. And I feel that when you have that and you kind of like don't project things for whatever fucking reason, you could leave that energy somewhere. Can you not?
Yeah, I also think that like everything where there's people involved, different spiritualities, different vibrations, you know, if you sleep in the same bed for 30 years, you know, like when you're a little kid, you'd be like, my grandma's bed smells like her. Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah. I still go to my grandma's bed.
it's kind of that concept, right? It's kind of the same concept. So definitely, I think, I mean, if it were me, I would get rid of the chair, not because XG is like some weird haunting ghost, but because you're starting something fresh and new beginnings deserve new beginnings. And just the same way he didn't take the chair, you shouldn't leave the chair.
Yeah,
And I like XG. Everybody thinks I hate XG. I like XG. He doesn't do nothing to me. Like, we're cool.
I mean, that's the and people are happy that I spoke out on it. Like, yeah, bro,
He
like
just broke my heart. That's
that's still my homie, dog. Like, regardless of anything, we were homies before he got on the podcast. Go watch his podcast, the #1 podcast out there. Go play poker with him at the casino. I never did that as a homie because I just don't like gambling. It's even come out in my spiritual signs that gambling is not for me, bro. Like, it's just not with me. That's not the thing. I should not gamble with my money. I'm just unlucky that way. It doesn't work out for me.
Were you told not to stay away from gambling?
Yes, I was told that. I was told that not even before her. I was told like, yo, gambling is not something you're. I get lucky in other ways. Yeah. Like I gamble other ways in life, you know, but gambling, you know why? And I think it's probably for the best because I have a very addictive personality. Like once I dabble into something, it's hard for me to like pull back.
Me, I've been there and I learned my lesson. I gamble still, but not like I used to.
I have a godson who fights roosters, okay? He fights roosters. He's my godson. He already has Orula. He came out hijo de la Legua. And when he was receiving his Orula, I like to read a lot, right? So I would read into his signs, see what happened, and I'm like, oh, this guy's not going to be able to fight roosters. I can tell already. I can feel the vibration. So he keeps fighting roosters, but now he's losing all the time. And we're doing things. He would win 1, lose 3, and it's expensive, right? That's an expensive
it's not
ass.
just fighting; they're gambling on it, right? They have money.
Of course,
on it.
and he's gambling on them.
Yeah.
So I went to Cuba, and he's like, "Oh, come on, Madrina, help me out. You know, I just want to fight." And I'm like, before I left, I told him, "I don't think that you're going to be able to do this anymore. The feeling I get from my own spirituality tells me, sell the fucking roosters, raise roosters, but don't gamble anymore on these animals, and don't take them to fight." So I was in Cuba and I read him, and the Babalao who didn't know him was like, "What does he do with animals?" And I said, "He fights roosters." And he's like, "Well, show him this." And he showed me in the book, and it says, gambling, the torturing of animals, like those things in Succession, are the most negative things this person can do.
So he built up so much negative energy where he just
kept losing, and it's not for him anymore. So now he has to find a way to supplement that income that he's losing with the roosters. But Orula told him, "You're good at raising animals. So raise the roosters and sell them to fight." Of course, it's not the same as if your rooster wins.
No,
But it's something. You want to be in that world, be in that world. And they told him, don't, before I left, I had read him, but I told him, don't go this weekend to the place where the palenque, right? Mm-hmm. And he sent me a picture because it's down the street from his house and there was a bunch of cops. And he's like, "Madrina, someone died." And And I say, you see, this is not for you no more. Of course, Orisha spirit is going to want you to be the most prosperous, but not at the risk of your life.
Dude, gambling is one of those things that's different, man. I imagine it's like
Is that a cat?
yeah. Can you see if the gate's closed? Yeah, I imagine it's like one of those things, man. Like you mentioned the gambling with animals and all that stuff. I personally felt is it closing now? I've personally felt in my life that maybe I like sometimes even if I wasn't like the best person, I felt that a lot of the blessings I got is like or gotten out of my life has always been like because of the treatment of animals. I'm always saving like a bunch of like just all these situations, and I just like I always have the most sympathy like for like just like animals type of deal. So it's just kind of weird that like I'm like I always feel like it just comes back tenfold because it's like I always get the like a fucked up injured animal, I nurture it back, and then it stays.
Helping something that
Yeah, like it just stays, dude. I have 2 pigeons that won't leave, bro. I've left the doors open. I've left the doors open in the cage, bro. I had one. I have a dub, and it's white. And then I have another one that's 3 colors. And both of them, though, like, have beyond healed. And I've left the doors open, and they just won't leave.
Why don't you train them to race?
Because you just can't.
he's like, I just trained them to eat at my house and hang out. I don't know what's happening.
They just won't leave, bro. And one of them did try to leave and came back 3 days later and was like, "Fuck this." Bro.
He was like, I don't like the outside.
Yeah.
I mean, cats do that too.
Cats do that too.
Hell shit. I'm glad you brought up cats. Chiclets. Do cats have any significance in Santeria or?
Not in Santeria.
No.
No, I had a black cat before, but it had nothing to do with being a witch. I just like the cat.
Yeah, because there's that association with witches and cats and.
So you know that originally came from spirit animals, right? There's this belief in Native American folklore that we all have a spirit animal. There used to be people who could shift into the animal, right? Who could become the animal. And I think that cats were always associated with like a feminine energy, a sneaky energy, you know, like a witch. But in Santeria, there's no spirit animal. That's not how it works. But we have things in Palo Mayombe that are called perros de prenda that are spiritual. So they basically do what a retriever would do. They go out and they bring you what you ask them for.
Oh, okay.
But you have to know how to use them because it's easy to send a spirit away. It's hard to get it back.
So if you ask them for something they can't find, they won't come back.
They'll find it. Because you ask them for things that are not physical. So let's say that you feel like somebody's done you harm. I want to say that I'm not a practitioner that's like, oh, let's do
Like a voodooist kind of.
or I don't like to lose time with petty things. So like
People can't come to you for harm.
So here's the thing. That's like a slippery slope, right? If somebody has done something to you and has caused you harm, I will show you how to send it back. I will help you send it back. And whatever happens to them at that point, they deserved. But you cannot come to me and be like, my baby daddy broke up with me. I want him to never be happy.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to tell you, I get a lot of guys like that too. My baby mama left me. Make it so that she's never happy. Like, oh,
Haters.
that's
Ruining it for the next guy, bro. Like
Both sides win, bro.
Like, fool, can she be happy? She could be happy too, bro. Like it's just like, bro.
Apparently not.
Well, it's just like if usually fools like that, they're already piping down somebody new, and then they still have the audacity to want to fuck it up. I'm like, bro,
Preach.
if that was a good girl, like, yeah, fool, let her find a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, if you were cool with just like treating her like crap, like, yeah, fool, like just. You know what I mean? Like, let her go find a good dude.
It's gonna come. Right?
Yeah, like, cause if you honestly like, you know, if it was that easy to find what you were looking for, then it wasn't that hard. You know what I mean? You were too blessed with what you had. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, cause if it was that easy for you to move on, then fuck it. What you wanted is a dime a dozen.
Yo,
Yeah.
we got Butch Escobar in the chat. What's up, Butch?
What's up, Butch?
I mean-
I'm sure he knows that he's probably wondered about these topics too.
I have a second question, Ashé.
Yes.
What's your take on Diddy spiritually? Like, what's going on with this man? Why is he so jaded?
So I think if the Illuminati exists, he's part of it. Or some kind of magic, right? Like I think there's some. So look, I read somebody. How can I say this? I read somebody who previously was a sex worker. Okay. This sex worker has been to a lot of industry parties, right? Okay. So before people automatically think it's a girl, because you all always throw for it's a guy. Damn. Has been to a lot, met me through another sex worker who I read, right? I want to tell you, I get people who do everything from selling drugs to selling ass. That's none of my business. You do you. I'm just going to guide you in how to become prosperous and
feel wholesome
and how to live your best life. Legit.
I was over here. I was like, damn.
Because I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge anybody. Like, if that's what you do, that's what you do. And if you're happy, you're happy. And maybe right now you're happy, and maybe in 3 years you're gone.
And it's not that you can change it or do anything. It's what you see about them, right?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
not.
on the person.
I tell people all the time, I have no opinion in this reading. I say what a legua says. If a legua says, keep shaking your ass and make some money, girl, go for it. Or guy, go for it, right? If a legua says you're putting yourself in a position that's going to cause you harm, then you need to make a plan, right? Make a plan.
Change your life.
Yeah, of course. And you
There's some changes needed to be made.
Yeah, and we're people who live in the world and we're intelligent. I don't know any retired drug dealers. They die, they go to jail, and very few get intelligent and open a business. Very few. And I have a lot who get red with me. So if Elewa is telling you this ship has sailed, get your money and go do something else.
Open up a barbershop.
Open up a body shop. Open up a raspado place, a hibachi place, a fucking botanica. Get religious and read people, because there's always a way to make money if you got to hustle.
Yeah.
Everything's a hustle, right? But back to this guy, right? So he's a sex worker. He's been to a lot of parties. And he told me that they went to a club called Delilah here.
Oh, I know where that's at. Yeah.
The restaurant, right?
Yeah. For a party for somebody that turned into like an orgy, right?
I could super see that in that place.
Me too, because I was just there with my godson, and I was like, oh, I could see. And that guy had already told me the story, and I was like, oh, this could be like a place that could be.
The orgy happened there?
Yes.
Damn.
They closed it down. They shut it down, right? And he said like 10 people stayed. And there was security at the doors and everything. So 10 people and him, right, or whatever. 10 people and him and like 2 more sex workers. So he started telling me that he left because they started to pass out these drinks in these chalices, like, you know, like the big fancy glasses.
Pimp cup.
Yeah, but that they were silver, okay? And he's like, Madrina, I thought it was wine or something, because it looked like, but then it like they've stood the people in a line and they're giving everybody. So my god kid is like at the end, right? Kind of at the end with the other sex workers.
Okay.
And he's seen the people, right? And he's like, I don't know, something just fucking looked off. Like, I just felt really uncomfortable. And then they handed us out like, so there's somebody handing you the cup and somebody's handing you a white robe. A cup, a white robe. So he's like, I don't know. He's black. And he's like, I don't know if it was because the fucking white robe made me think of the KKK. I don't know. He's like, in my head, something snapped. And I was like, I got to get out of here. So he left. He leaves, but his 2 friends stay. One was a girl, one was a guy. 2 other sex workers. So these 2 other sex workers, the next day, he doesn't talk to them. He talks to them like 3 days later. And they're like, why'd you leave? He's like, I don't know. I started getting a panic attack. They're like, oh, we made a lot of money. And the girl tells him, but you know what? I can't remember a lot of it. Like, I don't know. I got really faded and I can't remember a lot of it. And my godson is like, Madrina, I've seen that girl. She could party. He's like, so something was going on.
Something was in that cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get roofied, which has happened to me before, it definitely.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. When I drank a cup that wasn't intended for me. Yeah, and it's crazy how scary it is to wake up and not be able to remember anything, and to have to talk to everybody that you were with the last night and be like, what happened? And like, you're scared because you're at the
scary.
phone. Yeah, it was scary. I had to go to the hospital. Thank God nothing happened to me.
That's come out in readings for people that I read. I'm like, you drink? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you go to bars? Yeah. Nobody can buy you a drink. Nobody can serve you a drink. You're about to get roofied and something bad's going to happen.
That's why I was like, I got to get good at this if I'm going to be playing out there. No. But
I mean, that's what, but back to the Diddy thing. So I think he's in like a weird cult religion. I think he's going to get off.
He pretty much got off.
like without like, and I don't think anybody's gonna care. Like everybody was making it seem like society was gonna be like, oh, you're such a bad person. They're not gonna give a shit. Like that's the truth. They're not gonna care. And it's sad because I do think that possibly some people he validly fucked up for life, no?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's into some kind of magic.
That's one of those. I mean, anything can happen in this day, bro. Harvey Weinstein walked away free today, so you know.
Did he?
Yeah, he got off.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
they dropped the R word case. So yeah, we were talking about it earlier, bro. Oh, the Harvey.
So we actually checked the video. That shit was released a year ago, dog.
The Harvey Weinstein one.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still in jail.
Yeah, he's probably still in jail.
all right, never
Yeah,
mind.
Oh my God.
I was about to say no way.
So justice is still served.
But I have a question. And probably people are wondering, what's stronger, a blessing or a curse?
The intention and the power that people put behind either. Because I want to tell you something. There's a very simple witchcraft that you can do if you want to really fuck up someone's life, but you got to be consistent. It's done every couple hours. It's a very simple thing, which I'm not going to say what it is because people love to experiment with shit like this.
Just with a picture of him, the whole thing.
It's a very simple. There's no picture involved.
I know. I just made that up.
Yeah, it's a very simple thing. But you have to do it at 12, 3, 6, 9. 12, 3, 6, 9. And I guarantee you, if you do that,
For how long?
I mean, at minimum, 30 days. But I guarantee you, if you do this to that person, their life is going to be fucked up.
Damn. That's crazy.
30 days is dedication. That's.
I mean,
You must really hate somebody.
You can't sleep.
No, you sleep. You
but
just
you
put
have
an
to wake
alarm.
up, yeah, and just.
But you think about it. You're going to be awake from the, I think the
It's like
6,
having a baby.
the 6 in the morning, the 6, the 9, the 12, the 6, the 9, the 12, I think are okay. It's the 3. I think the hardest would be like the 12, the 3, right?
Maybe because I go to
12
sleep
a.m.,
between 12 to
3.
3.
Oh.
So if I had to stay up to 3
And then
wake up at 6,
then wake up at
I
9,
wake up at like 7, 8. So
then wake up at 9, then
Yeah,
wake up at
okay.
12, then wake up at 3.
Who's in the chat rooms are fucking haters, bro. Somebody's like, I'm definitely checking this out. Like, I'm like, damn, fools. like fools are probably Googling, man. I'm like, yo,
Google.
chill, bro.
You're
That's
not
like,
you're not gonna find that in Google.
Okay, what happens like if people try like the whole karma effect? Can that happen? Like if somebody just wants to do bad to somebody just out of like, you know what, fuck this
Like a
fool.
hater.
I don't like this fool. Like and fuck his business.
Like
and
90% of the population.
like is like that's just gonna come back to you, right?
Of course. So what happens, right? So I want to tell you, there's a lot of sayings in Santeria, and one of them is, it's in Spanish. It says, "Lo que me cuida no duerme." What takes care of me don't sleep, because it's spiritual. So you could do whatever you want to do to me in my waking life, but when I'm at my most vulnerable, which is when I'm asleep, which is why that witchcraft is at 3, 6, 9, you're gonna catch them asleep. What is with me, because I've had so many ceremonies, because I'm respectful, because I'm not harming anyone, because I'm trying to live a better auric life, is not going to let you do things to me. They're going to warn me so that I can take some kind of action. So if, like me, that I'm already a santera, palera, I can defend myself, right? But let's say E-Zone, something happens to E-Zone. E-Zone's my godson, which means that myself and my mother are responsible for his spiritual health. That does not mean that I'm here to criticize him or his lifestyle or be like nagging him. That's not how it goes. I'm responsible for his spiritual health. Not because he's here, but he's a good ahijado. So I know if he calls me and he has a problem, it's a problem, because he's not like that. So if he calls me and tells me that things are happening and I think that it's because of some kind of negative energy, we're gonna reverse it and we're gonna send it back with more force. Because there's nothing wrong with defending yourself. That's the difference between us defending ourselves and people who come to me and are like, my baby daddy left me. Don't ever let him get an erection again. Girl, it's not that serious. Like, this is crazy.
Make his penis fall off. Like that.
Crazy.
And you can do all that. I want to tell you can do all that because everything can be spiritually
Can you
manipulated.
do dick magic?
Of course.
So if
Fool, that's not a joke, fool. That shit's for real.
There's people who have not been able. There's people like you. Everybody knows somebody in their life who has a breakup, and it takes them forever to meet somebody. Forever. You're like, dang.
Or they keep meeting the baddest or the worst.
Keep meeting and it goes from fucking bad to worse. This one used to hit me. This one tried to hit me with the car. This one, this one didn't work. This one's fucking doing PPP fraud. Like it just gets bad to worse. Because there are generational things that they need to handle. And if you're constantly picking the wrong partner, that's already spiritual. That's spiritual. You gotta pick yourself. You gotta learn to pick yourself first.
That's crazy.
I also wanted to touch on this too, that people think, especially in this day and age, a lot of people are not using condoms, right? Or they're using like protection out there.
Barely.
And a lot of people
Why?
think, well, I don't know. It's just like I guess it's like the hip thing to do for these young generation.
All
But
the girls are on birth control now, and
But what? You got a disease. What the?
I don't know.
But the thing
it's
about
weird.
that though is that people have become so comfortable with that because of the science, advancements to like not get pregnant or to get away with certain things. But people don't have a consideration or understanding that every time you fuck a chick raw or something like that, bro, you're connecting in a deeper way, bro. And like what you take the risk of inheriting that person's bad energy and shit, bro. You now share it with that person. At least that's what I've like learned to fucking like, you're like, hey, bro, I'm sharing like more than just like the intimate moment with the person. And I feel that it could be very damaging to your energy. And now that you're here, I wanted to ask, is there truth to that? Can that?
Of course. That's why when you get a reading with me, I tell you to abstain from sex for 2 days. Because I don't want to pick up anybody else's energy. And it does happen. So let's say that let's say that Nitty left, so we'll use Nitty. Nitty's dating a girl and she's bipolar. And she's not on meds. So she's all over the place.
I told you about that chick, Nitty.
So then they're hooking up and the energy exchange is making Nitty anxious, doubtful. He doesn't know what's happening, right? Then he goes to get a reading with me. He doesn't abstain. And then I'm going to pick up all these different things from him that do not pertain to him, right? And then of course, in the reading, we're going to find out why Nitty feels the need to date this bipolar chick when there's 200,000 people who aren't or are medicated, right? Who want to be better for themselves. Because there's nothing wrong with being medicated, with
bettering yourself.
Yeah, with going to a shrink, with going to a psychiatrist, with getting on meds, everything's good. But you definitely pick up energies from people. Like the people you work with. Haven't you ever worked with somebody and you're like, fuck, I hate coming here because I got to see their face every day and they're annoying and da-da-da.
Yeah, that's true.
Like maybe a couple years ago. Couple years ago, fool. I didn't say a week. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because I could walk into a room and feel like the energy in the room, like the vibe or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Some people's energy vibrates more than others too, bro. Like the foods have stronger like auras. Like I feel like I have like the kind of energy. Like if I'm angry, bro, fools know right away.
Yeah.
Like fools know. Like a dog will walk into a room and be like, "Fuck that, I'm gonna turn around." You know what I mean?
That day the pigeon is not going outside.
Yeah.
It's staying inside. She's closing her own fucking cage. She's like, we're straight.
Yeah, straight up.
We're okay.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that like I kind of try to harness it all inside. So I feel because I try to stay it inside and I try from withstand from like acting out or just lashing out of anger. Like I just kind of just.
He sounds like the Hulk, no?
I feel like it just like it stays and then it creates this like energy of like fuck, we gotta let it out. Otherwise, people can feel that shit.
Well, where are you gonna let it out at? Because I seen you do very good, and
I think now I got a healthy routine now where it's like I kind of leave it at the gym, I found I've incorporated that in my life, and then that stopped me because before I would just be like I'll just smoke it all the way. Did not help. I was like 20 joints in a day and all this stuff, and then like now I'm like okay, if I work, I'm slowly seeing myself where I'm just like, all right, bro, like we'll smoke when we're at the studio. Like if I'm at home, I'll try to like abstain from it because I'm like I just have a lot of shit on my plate.
So you don't smoke in the morning?
I hit the pan after I'll work, and then
but nothing heavy, like
a joint, if that.
That's cool.
But before I want to say like, dude, that'd be the first thing I'll do. Before I go to the gym, dab. Oh, dab, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do that too, but then again, it's not a habit. I mean, it's a habit, right? It's not a problem.
Yeah.
It becomes a problem when it affects your life.
Well, the thing is that like habits can affect your life, bro. Because I'll tell you right now, from experience, like my weed use has come up and on some spiritual shit. Like it has come across where it's like this shit has like, and to be exact, it's like during the time where I felt that I could just smoke out all my problems, and I was clouding up my vision.
Did that help you turn it off?
Fuck yeah, I had to literally be like, hey, bro, you have to figure out another way to do this because just fucking smelling like an ashtray ain't gonna work. You know, like you could like weed all you want, but there's a limit, fool. Like you can't just keep smoking, and this.
Well, it depends on like, I mean, for the spiritual side, it depends what your goal with your life is, right? Like if you're a person who's trying to build an empire, if you're trying to build generational wealth, if you're trying to build a legacy, then you have to be cognizant of a lot of moving parts, right? So it's I get a lot of people when they find out like about E-Zone that he's my godson, they're like, oh, but you said for me not to smoke to come to your reading, but E-Zone, and like first of all,
for sure he smoked.
Yeah, fool. I literally
edible or
fool. Like, and the thing is, like at first, like I like fool. I felt like I was like, man, I was like, Marina probably doesn't believe it for shit. Like she doesn't probably think I'm like committed to this and stuff like that. Like, but I'm like, hey, bro, like I'm like, well, I was like. I mean, it's not even about what she believes. It's like, it's going to tell her, like, this motherfucker's lying or like this was just taking full advantage. He takes it as a joke. You know, like.
E-Zone is one of the few people we allow to go to our house to get readings. He's our godson. So he usually gets read by my mom because I'll be at the store. And him and my mom, they have a real good relationship and they like to see each other. So I'm like, all right, go with Madrina Eugenia. She'll read you if I'm not there. If my mom thought that E-Zone had smoked, E-Zone is here and he will tell you my mother will not give him a reading.
Damn, so
Send me home, fool.
She's like the shooting
and then she'll
send you home. And she's not. My mom is like very honest, so she'll be like, and she don't have to tell. She don't have to tell you nothing. She'll be like, you know, I can't read you today, and that's it. And it's not. And the way we see it is like, okay, well, there's always tomorrow, you know, like or 2 days from now, but. So I get people who are like, well, E-Zone's your godson. And I'm like, look, not that it's none of your business, but when E-Zone comes to get readings, I know he hasn't smoked.
Look, fools, when I do the 3-day ceremony and I got to go through that, I ain't going to cheat, bro, because I can't, bro. It's my faith. You know what I mean?
And
like,
we're going to know.
Like, yeah, straight up. I mean, like, what am I going to do, bro? Like,
and it's only bad for you. Can he still have the ceremony? Of course. But we're trying to give him the best life reading possible.
And how hypocritical does that look to the Orishas and your ancestors that are going to be looking at, they're going to be doing this favors? It's like, damn, fool, you can't even fucking just give me like a day, bro, like to make sure everything's cool.
You want to know how precise our religion is? There's an Orisha called Orula, which is a ceremony my son just did. He's a Babalao. And for them to do readings, they do it with a different thing. It's called Tefar. I got to be in the room because my son did a ceremony. It's only for men. But there was a certain part where I got to be in the room with my mother because my mother holds a title called Apetebi, which means she is my son's right hand for his spiritual growth. And she is the only person who can always be with him when he's working. Not even me. I gave that honor to my mom. And by her doing that ceremony, the payback for her to basically be... She picks up after him when he's doing religious things. It's called a peterbi. What they give her back is she gets 10 more years of health for her life. So my mom is very healthy, but I just gave her 10 more. So I took it away from myself and I gave it to her. I told her, you do it.
Interesting.
So in that ceremony, there was a gaitefando, which has to do with holding Orisha in your hand. A thing kept falling. But I know a lot of Babalao, so I know a lot of stuff that I shouldn't probably know. And I was leaning over to my son's godfather and I said, that guy had sex and that's why he keeps falling. Tell him to get up because we're going to be here forever. Please, can we have him get up, please? And put somebody else in his place. And my son's godfather looked at me and he's like, the fact that you know that that's what that means is crazy. And he told that guy, hey, in a nice way, right?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, bro, just get up. You know, we're going to have somebody else sit down, whatever. And he sat down and then outside, I could hear them. And he's like, you are a falta de respeto.
Damn.
because you sat there knowing that you had sexual relations the night before. You could have told us and we would have put someone else. But because you want to make the money that comes with doing the ceremony that you were about to do, you didn't tell us. And just so you know, that girl who's sitting in there, I used to be engaged to a babalao. He goes, she knows a lot of stuff. And I didn't have to call you out because she told me, hey, could you have him get up? Because that means he had sex. He goes, so now you look bad.
Amateur. Yeah.
So Orisha's always going to tell you something.
Yeah, or it could be worse, dog. Like it teaches you a lesson. Like if you go get a reading and it's like, hey, bro, you gotta make this offering or something like that, or like even let's just say it's more specific, like I have to take a boat to get somewhere. Like it's happened to Be Real. He told me this story one time. He said one time that like he got a reading and this was like after he did.
You have to take this trip.
Nah, well, I told him, hey, fool, stay away from water. Like even no matter if it means canceling a concert or whatever it is, stay away from water.
Don't cross the ocean.
Don't cross the ocean because, and then the management and everything kept pushing them to go away and take this ferry. It's just a 30-minute ferry. This isn't that. The water looks clear. Everything looks. Fool, when he says that all of a sudden the ocean started acting up, like I'm talking about, like the ferry they had to turn around. But when they got on the water, he said everybody's on that boat in Bobo and everybody, they're like, hey, bro, we thought we were gonna die. They're like and deep down inside, B knew why this shit happened. Like he knew it and like he knew it already, and he even like felt the need to tell everybody, the rest of the group, like, look, guys, like I was told not to.
I tried to avoid it.
Yeah.
They made me come.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
much saying sorry about that.
like, I mean, not even sorry. It's just like I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they'll tell you and then we have prohibitions, right? Like once you do Santo.
He swears on that story, bro. Like
Okay, so but
other people were there.
is that for like a certain amount of time? Is like
Yes,
avoid the
if it's
sea
a-
between this and this time?
So
type
if
of
it's
thing?
just a reading, it's good for, if it's just a reading and they told you to avoid things, for 16 to 21 days.
Okay.
But if you do Orula, which is a 3-day ceremony he's talking about, if you do Santo, which is a 7-day ceremony, and they tell you that you are prohibited from going to the ocean, you should not go to the ocean.
Never.
No problem.
Rest of your life.
You're an adult and I tell all my God kids, you're an adult and you could do whatever you want because I'm not going to babysit you. We're all adults. But you cannot, they say don't go to the ocean. You go to the ocean. Something bad happens. But you knew.
Not to go, yeah.
But you know, people are wondering, well, like about I saw a few comments. What's up with the generational curses? How do people actually get through breaking them, and how do you know if you have them?
So generational curses can be things that repeat each other. I think we talked about this last time, right? We talked about the Kardashians, right? Like none of them could keep a man. That's a generational curse. Like the mom was married to the guy who's now a girl. So and then she was married to the other guy. And then now she's with this dude who honestly looks gay to me. And then none of them could keep a guy. So that's a generational curse. People who cannot have children. That's a generational curse. People who only have one child. I'm the only daughter of an only daughter of an only daughter of an only daughter. That's a problem. That's a generational curse. People
Single daughters, single only.
when it's only, or even single sons, right? People who only have one kid for many generations. That's a generational curse. Because somewhere in the back, there was somebody who wished the first person wouldn't have a family.
And it's never been broken.
That's fucked up.
Love it?
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's like, man, I don't want you to have a family.
Real question, because what's your take on Jehovah's Witnesses?
I think that they're like
I only ask because
I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody. I think that they're
my
not.
grandma's Jehovah's Witness.
I don't think they're a religion as much as they are a cult, because they do a lot of things that are very culty.
So my grandma, she's older. She's like 70 something. She's just ready. But she's still religious. She's still doing it. She goes to Kingdom Hall, all that shit,
Wow.
knocking on the doors, everything. And then, like a couple months ago, I don't see her often. I saw her like for the first time in like a year and a half, 2 years, right? And she's like, "Oh, how's your new baby? This and that." I've been wanting to see her, and then like my mom and her don't talk because I don't know why. Big long time thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And she said something about, I know why, like it's because she got cursed. So like one of my aunts cursed her or something. I was like,
Saying your mom?
Yeah, so one of my aunts cursed my mom or something like that, and I was just like what the fuck? Like, okay, like, are you getting crazy? I don't know.
Yeah,
you know?
is it senile? Or you just talking to talk?
Yeah, but now that you're here, I feel like I can.
So if she's saying something, there's definitely something that happened. Because I have found that when people are like older, they have recollections of things that happened in the past generationally.
Kind of admitting.
And admitting to things they didn't admit to before. Also, I think that when people are getting closer to the end of their life, I think that spirituality gets attached more if they're already spiritual. So your grandmother you told me that she still goes out
pretty much her whole life
to prophesize and knock on doors. So she's spiritual.
That's why old people pray a lot, huh?
She's yeah, because one, either they want forgiveness, two, they don't want to be scared, right? Or they were already religious, like your grandma, right? She's religious.
They're getting closer to God too, because they're about to die.
Yeah, and they're also
that.
they're also trying to like make sure it's a smooth ride, right? Like nothing scary, nothing weird, right?
Trying to
Yeah.
cross her T's, dot their I's,
like more like that kind of a thing.
In your hands.
Yeah.
So if
excuse me, that was opposite actually.
So if she told you that, then I would hold some weight to it. And then you can see in your family, right? Like, I'm not saying this is your family, but just generally, you can see like, oh, you know what? My parents were not together. My sister can't get a man.
Now I'm thinking about that because as soon as you said about the generational thing about having an only son, it doesn't have to be an only son. It can be only girls.
Yeah, of course.
Or only, like type
of course.
So now like that's running through my. That's why I asked.
Yeah, because for sure it can be that and then also there's a certain magic held in people who come from things like that where it's repetitive, like an only daughter of an only daughter of an only daughter of an only daughter. But you could break those curses, right? You could break anything. All curses are breakable. It's just the amount of effort and time you're going to put into breaking these curses. And if you come into this situation and think it's going to be like fast food, like quick service, that's the worst attitude. And if you come into this thinking I shouldn't have to pay, that's not going to work either.
If you have to do 30 days to make a curse,
how long do you think it's going to take to break it?
That's
how long do you think it takes to break it? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, fool. And then what you have to do to get rid of certain things, like sometimes, like when somebody sends you a brujo dog, you might have to go to like a specific forest and drop the shit off, bro. Like
you seen the movie
at a
Holes?
certain time in the river. Yeah, like I've been there, bro. That's not cool.
In the cemetery.
Well, we over here, you're like fucking stupid ass ex-girlfriend. Like it's just you're like
thousands of years ago.
No, like you're talking like in certain occasions, but like yeah, bro, like you just shit like you go through shit, bro.
Hey, I've been at the cemetery doing things, and I'd be like, man, people are fucking haters, and I gotta be here at the cemetery cleaning myself. Like I just get annoyed. I'm like, because I want everybody to win.
Has anyone tried to put a curse on you?
Yeah.
And you could feel it?
I was engaged to a babalao, a high priest. And when we broke up, he was not okay with it. So it took me 3 years to get rid of the witchcraft that he was doing to me.
Damn.
And I had to be consistent. So but the good thing is that I started noticing right away. So I was like, no. And for 3 years, he would come up in my readings. Got remarried. Still would come up. I was like, God damn.
He's already moved on too.
And he's moved on. I moved on.
That's just hater shit, fool.
I moved on. He moved on. I was like, more power to you.
That's just real straight hater shit right there, bro. Like, why do you have to hate so bad? It's like, bro, you already moved on, bro. Like,
and there's people.
That's hater.
It's
bro.
a tough pill to swallow, but move on, dog.
There's that, and then there's also people who are like addicted to the toxicity, right? There's people who don't want to move on, want to stay in this fucked up relationship, don't want the other person to move on. You want to be miserable together forever. And they're just so stubborn that they like bite their nose to spite their face kind of a thing. And sometimes that has to do with also generational things that you can break, but you have to have an open mindset to it, right? You have to be like, I'm going to try to break these things because I have goals, right? And our goals can not only be monetary, they have to be physical, they have to be spiritual, and they have to be, because you could have $1 million, but if you ain't sleeping, you ain't spending time with your kids, you don't have a good time, what the fuck you doing with it? You might as well have $500,000 and go on vacation.
Yeah.
Japan, dog.
Yeah, because
Gone.
everybody needs a break, right? And wherever you want to do, or to do things that are going to bring you memories, because we're all going to die and we ain't going to take shit with us.
Besides,
And at the end, all you're going to do is think about the things you did, right? Like, I'm going to remember, remember he's on when we used to do the podcast? Okay, that's what you're going to remember. I'm not going to remember. And I like nice shit, but it's not going to come in front of building a memory.
that's what's up. That's tight. I take that.
That's true shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Madrina, what kind of gifts are there? Like, because there's a lot of people that how can I put this? Like, how do you discover your certain gifts, right? Like
If you're
Like if-
psychic.
there's some people that are psychic. There's some people that are mediums. There's some people. I used to know somebody that they said that like if somebody died, like let's say somebody had a car accident here, the spirit will be like, hey, like I just died, type of shit.
Oh, like they would communicate the passing
They would
to
communicate to
them?
be like, I just died. I don't know what happened. Can you help me? For some reason, I
Okay.
can see you, type of
Okay.
deal. And how does something like that start? Because it's not that I want to feel like I want to say that I have that, man. But like sometimes I feel like I'm in some places and I'm just like, man, I don't know if because I've cracked open Pandora's box in a sense. Like I kind of am aware of these things, and I'm just like, what's going on? Like can
Well, of course.
can you gain these gifts? How do you know you have something like that?
So everybody has the ability to learn to do certain things that are part of mediumship, right? How to attend their spirits. Everybody has that ability. But then there's people who will awaken something through ceremony, and then your intuition will get stronger, okay? For yourself. So like maybe people will tell you something, you're like, oh, this fucking guy's lying to me. Or maybe you're somewhere and you're like, I don't want to be here no more. I'm going to leave. That's intuition for yourself. And the last kind is the most difficult kind. That's intuition for others. To be able to speak to spirit of other people, that's the hardest thing.
I'd be mad, bro.
That's the hardest thing to do because you have to really remove your ego and remove what you think. So when you're speaking, because you see people from the outside and you think one thing, and then spirit comes to you and they tell me a completely different thing about that person. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's the hardest form of mediumship for others. You can develop it for yourself, and that's going to help you. But the hardest is for others.
That's one of those things that people just don't know, man. I mean, I feel like being spiritually gifted or just like having those abilities, they come with a lot of things that you fail to consider when you ask for these things or you try to practice these things. Because imagine what that's like, bro. Somebody dies, bro, and it's like, let's just say it's a kid or something like that. Now you need to help this little kid to cross over, bro. He don't even know what's going on. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
that shit will scare the fuck out of me if I can visibly see somebody in some, like I feel like I'm Dr. Doolittle. Like you remember he was talking to the animals and everybody's like, what the fuck's going on? Like
That's funny. That's what I call Madrina Eugenia, Dr. Doolittle. I mean, luckily, I very rarely see spirits in the form that like they would scare me. Like if they were in a bad accident with their face fucked up. I don't
see them. If they die like that, that's how you'll see them.
like I have, but it's very rare. I usually see them. It's not as defined as that.
Nice.
It's like I can see like body build, hair color, clothing.
So it's more like a shadow kind, not like a shadow, but it's kind of like
It just depends how much light and energy that spirit has.
so it's almost like battery life.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
it goes like
crazy.
low,
So-
high, you
So
know?
another thing I really haven't told nobody, when my dad died, a little emotional.
It's all good, fool. We're all homies here, dog. It's all good.
You saw your dad? No.
Like,
Like a shadow?
I walked into the room, like 5 days later, and I saw not a shadow, like white, just. And I was like,
Well, what is that?
yeah, and I was like, I'm out of here.
You didn't want to be there no more. Okay. So
Is
that could have been, so when people pass away suddenly, they don't know. So their spirit will go back to where they were. And it takes them about 3 months to figure out what happened.
So they'll be trapped, kind of.
They're not trapped. It's not like that. What happens is they're still kind of like here and there. They don't know whether to ascend to leave or they don't know if this is like a moment and they're coming back.
Limbo.
Yeah,
figuring it out, fool.
but not like the limbo with heaven and hell limbo.
No, but like-
because I don't believe in hell at all. I think this is hell. If this wasn't hell,
LA?
literally, if this wasn't hell, you wouldn't lose your loved ones. People wouldn't die. There wouldn't be disease, famine. This is hell. We're living hell.
That's true.
We're trying to navigate hell because I don't think that there's a devil. And I don't believe in none of that. There's a karma that you're gonna pay. That things will happen. It's energy based, but this is hell. But spirits that die suddenly, they will try to go back to where they were, and then as they start to get more light, they'll start to ascend. But if they don't ascend, and there's different reasons. When people pass away, we cry for them a lot because we miss them. But they can't do anything, so that makes them desesperados. And the energy doesn't ascend. If people pass away and they left a lot of things unsaid, the energy cannot ascend as quickly.
Like if you don't let them go, bro, like
Yeah.
like it happens. I've dealt with that, not like because I won't let somebody go, but like my mom with my grandmother, happens a lot, fool. And you kind of won't let that spirit rest.
They don't rest, and then we don't do it on purpose. We miss them. You miss the physicalness. I think we talked about that.
You're
right?
tripping about them, and they're tripping about you. Tripping about
everybody's
them.
You're worried about them. They're worried about you. It's like somebody came to me the other day, and their parent came through, and I said, we talked about it, and I said, you're worried about them. They're fine. They're fine.
So you seen the shit I do?
Yeah. I'm like, you're worried about them, but they're fine. They've already ascended. Even if you had discussions, arguments, things that you could have did better, it's done. It's done. There's nothing else. There's nothing else you can do. There's things you can do so the spirit can elevate, but you crying and you making them like desesperados, right? It doesn't allow the spirit to rest. It doesn't allow the spirit to ascend to where you want it to go. And those people can become your spiritual guides. Those people can be with you. Those people can float between your family members. It could, like, as an example, Izon's grandma died. She could be with his mom one day, his brother another day, Izon another day.
I know when
I
she's
mean-
there, fool. Like I know in the mornings, because I used to be the first one to say. She used to be up before me sometimes, and I already know. Like she always said she wanted to be a bird when she'd be outside. She's like, I wish I could just be a bird and just fly away. Like she would always tell me shit like that, bro. So whenever she comes around, bro, it's like I used to trip out because at first I didn't know how to deal with the energy coming by, but it's a form of what do you call the little birds that fucking drink the honey, bro?
A hummingbird.
Yeah. Always, bro. Rain, shine, thunder, whatever it is. If it's her, it'll come through whenever I'm up in the morning, dog. And she used to get me hella emotional. When I
But
used to
she's
deal
telling
with
you
her.
she's good.
Yeah, no,
she's
and
telling
because-
you I became what I wanted to be.
But
I'm a bird.
I didn't understand that shit. And then sometimes, like, there'll be times where I'll just be chilling, and then I'll get a whiff of this perfume she used to wear all the time, and I'm just like, I just feel fabuloso. Why does it smell like this? This is weird. And it's just like, oh, okay, I guess she's coming through, and I'm just like, okay, well, at least it's clean, yeah, like that's just.
I had a friend pass away in November. A very good friend of mine. We knew each other since we were kids, like 13, 14, right? And he passed away in November, and I did a thing for him to elevate his spirit because he died suddenly, and I put him on a bóveda, which is like an altar for my loved ones who have passed away. And the picture that I have pictures with him, but for some reason the picture from that prayer card they give you at the funeral, I like
little steps.
Yeah, I like the picture of him that they put, right? They had a little picture of him. So I cut it out, put it in a frame, right? So I used to walk by that picture, and he would always be looking at me, no matter which way I would come in the room, right? And he was very funny. He was very fucking funny, right? And I was sitting down one day, and he was looking at me, and I said, look, I'm going to tell you something. You cannot scare me. Even though I'm a witch, this shit freaks me out that everywhere I go, you're looking at me. Like, this is freaking me out. Like, stop it. If there's something you want me to do for your daughter, if there's something you need me to do for you, communicate it to me, and I'm going to help you, right? So we had to have a mass at the house, which is like a seance. And my mom told me, because I would go in there and I would cry, right? And my mom told me, he doesn't want nothing. You just come in here and cry all the time, and he doesn't know what to do. So he keeps looking at you everywhere you go because you're making him desesperado. Because every time you see him, you're crying.
Pretty much you're the problem.
Literally, I'm the problem because even though I'm spiritual, even though I know what doesn't allow spirits to ascend, I'm a human. And that was my friend since junior high.
Okay.
Right? So he was the first house I ever got shot at was his backyard. Like, you know, like it's like I knew him since I was a kid.
Experiences are crazy.
Like, come on, you know, like he knew me when I had my son. Like we would go to baseball games all the time with our kids, just me and him and our kids.
I'm finna call my friend out last time and be like, fool, we went to middle school together, fool. I was like, you're the first one that died. You can't come say what's up, fool. Like,
There you go.
Yeah, like I'll be like, what the fuck's up, Isaac? Yeah,
And then Isaac comes up in the next reading and he's on like, damn, Madrina, we really did call him.
Yeah, no, yeah, bro. If he comes up and he's like, yeah, fool, you gotta bring some Pokemon cards to the offering, bro, because that was our thing. I'll be like, fuck, bro. Like,
and he's like, not the cheap ones. Give me the good ones.
yeah, he'd
Give
be
me the
like,
good
you know,
ones.
I know what the fuck it
I've been
is.
seeing you pull them.
He's like, give me the fucking good ones.
Yeah, because he was like the homies, like all of us. He was like the homie's little homie.
Okay.
Like it was like the one that was the smallest one, bro. And then he was always fragile because he had like some thyroid shit, but we didn't really know about it till we got older. So that's the reason he could never get big. And then he always has respiratory problems, and that's how he went out, like pre-COVID. Before 2 years pre-COVID, before everything happened, it was like weird where I feel like God saved him from all the bullshit they like. He would have not survived it. He would have not survived it. It would have been way more sad. But yeah, like I always wondered about that fool. I was like, man, I wasn't spiritually open at that time to a lot of things, and I was wondering about that fool. I was like, man, I hope that fool's cool.
So when the day comes, you'll probably be the first guy, the first one you try to.
I mean, he was just my
Talk
childhood
to.
homie. You know what I mean? Like, cause they say when you die, your spirits, like there's spirits that are there to be like, hey, fool, it's cool, we got it from here. Like,
Yeah, I think when I die, like whenever that is, I know who I want to see, so I'm not scared. Like I know who in my spiritual, like whatever, I want to see them. And then if I see them, I'll be like, oh, it's cool. I'm dead, but it's cool. Like we're going to be okay. Like we're going to be all right.
Yeah, that's tight.
Before we get into the super chats, and then I know we're gonna announce it at the end as well. But I want you wanted to invite the followers to something you got going on as
Yeah.
well. So I wanted you to bring that up.
I'm going to do a sage class at my shop in October. I'm going to be posting up the information. So we're going to do a sage binding class, which is basically going to show you how to make your own sage bundles for different things in your life. It's like baby witch steps for you, you know, like if you want to cleanse the energy.
Baby's first age.
Yes, baby's first sage. So we're going to supply everything. My classes, I do a lot of classes. Like I did a Boveda class. I did another class on spiritualism. As soon as I post it, I'm like very blessed. They sell out. And we're doing I think we're only going to do 15, 20 people a class this time. And it's going to be at the shop. My shop's in Paramount. So when you
Can I
guys
wear my hat?
see me
Chef
post
hat?
it, yeah, you can wear your chef hat. I brought you back a Elewa one from Cuba.
Really?
Yeah, I have it at the house for you.
Oh, I cannot wait to wear that.
So my mom's like, llévale uno a Lison. So she's
Go
like,
ahead. Let me let her finish.
but yeah, we're gonna do the class in my shop. So if you guys can come down, I'm gonna be posting it. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you should. I think we should go. That's baby steps for everybody to be like, look, fool, no animals are gonna die, all right, fool. So everybody chill.
No animals
All
are
right,
gonna
like
die.
everybody chill. Like,
But-
come see them. Madrina doesn't bite.
I've seen
you know what I
those-
mean?
I've
Like,
seen
it's
them
just
train
like,
tracks.
But you know what? Actually, the 31st of this month is my religious birthday. I'm gonna be 25 years of having crowned Agayu Solam, which is a saint I have done.
Put the round of applause, Rick.
Thank you. Thank you. 25 years. And I paid that shit for myself, not like my son, who I paid everything for. But so I'm going to have Agayu en Trono, which is how we honor our Orisha. We do a throne, and then we have the actual deity inside the throne. It's not like a statue at a church. It's something completely different. It's very beautiful if you've never seen one. I'm going to have it at my shop the 31st. I'm going to make it open to people who want to see what it's about. My god kids will all be there because as a religious rule, they all have to come see my Orisha that day. Yes, obligación, así mismo. So, but yeah, so if you guys want to see what that's about, it'll be a good way for you guys to see it. There's a lot of people who have misconceptions that I'm walking around with a chicken all the time, with my head covered, with collares. That's not how it works.
Thinking she just hangs out at the train tracks.
I just chill.
Bro,
I'm just killing shit all the time. Like, okay. I mean, I'm always doing something religious. This is true, but it's not always with that.
And then, like, look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, from my experience, if something has to be like, if there has to be bloodshed, it's not her fault. It's 9 times out of 10 is because you're fucked up, because you brought your shitty energy in there, your curses in there, and you didn't know how to deal with that shit, and it got this far. And you should be happy that somebody like her knows how to help you fix it.
And I've told you guys before, we're trained to not make the animal suffer. We have to go through a whole nother ceremony to be able to kill an animal that's more than the first ceremony. So I've paid more than that to be able to kill animals, to learn how to kill animals so they do not suffer. My son, who just did another ceremony, he does not know how to kill animals. So me, I would never allow him to, because I don't want that animal to suffer. Until he is able to learn, he will not do that. The point is not suffering. That animal's already making a sacrifice by giving its life for you. The least we can do is have it die with dignity and not suffering.
That's why you gotta make sure that you go regularly, bro. Like treat it like this is the doctor. You don't want to miss the appointments and checkups, bro, because you keep missing those appointments. It's not gonna be a little bird. You know what I mean? You stay away from the house for 2-3 years. Guess what, dog? It's baby goat time.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
and you might not even find us if you stay away 3 years.
Like,
Peace, like later.
You're gonna find out the house is burning. You're gonna go in there crying wolf, and they're gonna be like, "Oh damn, my experience is crazy. I've been there. Trust me, it's bad. Not with her, but I've been there before. And this is how I know that why you keep your spiritual hygiene on point, fool." Or a lot of reasons a lot of you fools don't get socked is because she tells me to calm the fuck down, because the Orisha say, I swear, bro, I'd be so out of control.
My mom didn't know that people call Izon Izon. So one day I'm like, Mom, va a venir Izon. And she's like, ¿Quién es ese? And I'm like, Mommy, Edgar. She's like, dile Edgar. Izon es cuando él está enojado. No, Edgar, calmadito. I'm like, okay.
It's because like there's a lot of people that from the chat and then just friends overall after seeing these episodes, they make their appointments, bro. People got real shit going on. That's none of my business, and or whatever it is. But I know people go deal with real life situations, and I'm not here telling you as an advertisement you guys should try to solve your problems here by going here. But I can definitely tell you that from my experience, it has worked for me. And if you watch this show and you feel that you've given other things a try and you want to fuck around and find out respectfully, not going in there like I'm gonna find out it's fake or not. Like, nah, that's not the attitude to go in there. It's not an active paranormal investigation. Take that shit somewhere else.
This isn't a circus.
Be serious.
It's not a fucking circus
I'm
trick.
sure they're gonna get kicked out right away too.
Yeah, they'll
So
be like, "Fool, you
what-
think you're coming here to be a ridicule, to ridicule this thing?" You know?
Yeah, I want to be honest with you. I'm really fortunate. I think that if there has been people like that, I think that from our first interaction, like when we talk over Instagram, I can kind of feel the vibe, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not for you. Like, you're not for me either. I don't got shit to prove to you. So, but most of the people that have come from like following me because of this podcast, they're cool as hell. Like, I have like, Giovanni, and I have a lot of people, for instance, a lot of people who come to me from here, Roger, and I've met like,
I've met some of those fools after I get my reading. They're like, "What's up, Izzo?" And I'm just like, bro. I'm like, bro, like
you and my godson Yuval used to always like meet up at the house. Like they would always have appointments like the same day. Yeah, and it would be funny. But yeah, I mean, most of the people I meet are not trying to like test me. That's weird. That's weirdo shit. Like, even when I went to
got too much time.
Even when I went to the seance and the man was going to throw my cards, I'm a skeptic because I think people are full of shit.
Okay.
Because I've seen a lot of shit. So I'm very weird, right? And my mother is a very good psychic. Like, she will give you fucking dates. She'll tell you, okay, remember me in 30 days because in 30 days this is going to happen. That shit will happen. And I don't know anybody who does that. Nobody. I don't even do that shit. I'll be like, I don't have it. That's not the kind of reading that I give. I give different kinds of readings, right?
That's the kind of reading you want to get when you can't have a kid. Like, and then you go do the trabajo there. He's like, you want that person with the accurate dates, bro.
I want to tell you, I'll have my goddaughter Mia. I have a goddaughter who could not get pregnant. I gave her a rula. I gave her a locun, and my new godson's name is Million because she had a baby.
Yeah, congratulations to
So
her.
there's people who come to me all the time to get pregnant, all the time.
I know for a fact somebody that went through the religion that everybody knows here, and I'm not gonna put his business out here, but he's a OG. Shout out to you. I know who you are, bro. Ray, let's read some of these super chats because I know we have a lot. Just not a giveaway today, but trust me, if we do a Sunday episodes, I got you, fools. I got you, fools. We got Rhyme Fest. Trust me, dog. Once I get the wristbands, I'm making copies.
Is
No, I'm just playing.
Rhyme Fest is Saturday?
Next Saturday. I'll be at Rhyme Fest next
this-
Saturday. Not this
tomorrow?
Saturday, but
Or-
not next weekend.
Isn't Atmosphere gonna be there?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't think I know that shit, huh? Ándale.
We just had them last week here.
Get out of here. Get
I
out.
listened to that for forever.
I was over here, I'm just like, what's up, fool? You smoke? Just like I don't know him. Like,
That is so cool. You see, I know.
Does he still smoke?
I mean, he did smoke, right?
Because I know he used
I don't
to.
think Slug smoked.
No, right now,
Okay,
Slug
not
didn't.
Slug.
But no, they're gonna, everybody's gonna be there. It's gonna be a great event at the what is it, LA Memorial Coliseum. The LA Coliseum, pretty much in
The
front of that
one by
logo.
the Natural History Museum?
Yeah, right there.
Ah.
Yes.
By the world famous
Courtyard.
BMO Stadium, home of the Los Angeles Football Club.
I saw like a TikTok, like a advertisement for that, or I saw Be Real talking with Atmosphere about it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if B's gonna be. B's on tour, but they just left. They just left today or yesterday. But I know that look, all the hip hop world is gonna be there, and all my merch is gonna be there. My new Otani shirt's gonna. My new
I saw your
my new
picture.
Sun shirt is gonna be there with the LAFC design. I got the Winners Don't Do Drugs shirt. They smoke weed shirt. I got a lot of stuff. I got a new hat rack. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have both of my workers there. You guys know they're cool as hell. They hook you up. I always bring like a big bag of Santa Claus like gifts. So every time you buy something, if you're a part of the first like 50 people, you leave there with some weed or something. Or I don't know. I hook you up with something as a thank you. So thank you guys so much. And make sure you guys go to my madrina's stage class. I'll be there and hopefully we can vlog it.
Yes, that'd be fun. It's funny to see how people react to things. They're like, "Oh shit, it's weird."
I'll be wearing my chef hat or the new.
Are you
Igual
local?
hat.
How local
I'm
are
in
you?
Paramount. My shop's in Paramount. When we did the candle class, I showed people how to dress candles for
That's where
different.
we went from with my mom. No, right? That's not it.
Yeah. That's my shop. Yeah.
That's Paramount.
Yeah, that's Paramount. Yeah, it's so close to the house, right? Like
Yeah.
it's literally down the street.
Just the east side, yeah.
Yeah, we did a candle class and I help people make candles for specific things in their life. And then I told them, okay, I'm going to guide you on 2 and the third one you're going to do on your own. So they all did them. And I told them, well, send me pictures and tell me how it goes with your candles. Everybody had like such a different experience with the candles. And it was so funny because a lot of people come to me for love. So everybody's like, I want to do a love candle, right? And then I'm like, okay, but I'll pick the other candle that I think you should do. And then people will be like, oh, your candle's what I needed. I'm going to hold off on burning the love one. Oh, well, that's good. Do this first, and then you're going to find the person you need to find, you know?
Work on yourself.
Yes, work on yourself.
Is that it is usually that, huh?
I mean, there's a lot of things, right? Sometimes we as humans put up with things we shouldn't put up with. Sometimes we as humans feel guilt for things we did and feel like now we got to stay. Sometimes our picker is off. We don't know how to pick them. Sometimes we have a lot of generational things, so we allow things. But you can fix all of that and you can break all those things. You just got to get out of your way most times. We're in our way a lot.
Invisible walls, huh?
We're in our way a lot and we think we know. But if you're already going to a psychic, a doctor, whoever, it's because they know more than you.
Can myself be a psychic if I talk to myself?
You could be a psychic. You're like my son. My son talks to himself all day.
So it's not just Nico, huh?
Invisible
Yeah.
walls.
Nico's just talking to himself all day, my son. He's like, okay.
All right, Ray, let's get into the super chats. I know there's a lot, so.
All right, here we go. Roger Cabaña, salute to
That's
We Don't
my
Smoke
hello.
the Same.
Salute
And
to
my
Roger.
madrina Tanya, same team, prendelo.
Oh, so
my
that's
hello.
him. Yeah, salute
That's
to
my
Roger.
hello.
Same team.
Roger, don't me prendelo nada. I like no.
Next one.
What's the next one? You better be a candela, fool.
It better be a candle.
Speed Mini in 702. Saludos, buenas noches y bendiciones, Cactus.
Oh, hey, shout out to you, dog. That's a cactus plug right there, man. That fool grows all kinds of cactuses, bro.
So he knows how to cut them and
Like
stack
plants?
it. cut
All
it, stack
kinds
it,
of
like,
fucking cactus.
build it like a
Plants?
4-way
Yeah.
kind of stack. Like,
Yes, fool. Like all that shit. I remember he used to send me videos of just like rows and rows of cactuses, different kinds. I'm just like, bro, you're like the UN of cactuses.
That's pretty tight.
Oh, he told me bendición santo. Maybe he's a santero.
Maybe he's in the religion. I see a lot of fools in the religion now, bro. Like
Is it a low key thing or people like
Not anymore.
Kind of.
It's low key.
No, like do
It's-
they put it out there? Like
a lot of people do now. I think it's low key if you're doing it correctly. I think a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram and
People could tell, bro. Like, I ran into Icon. Shout out to LA Icon. I ran to him and his wife Negra at the airport. And then I was flying out to Cypress show, Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
And then we bumped into each other. And then he pointed out the conversation. He was like, "Oh, what?" He was like, "Have you done Santo?" I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm taking my time on that, chill, fool." Like, and he was just like me. He was like, "Me too, dog." And then because I wanted to see what's up with it, if he. And then so I'm like, there's people out there in it, bro.
yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. The people we always say, la gente que piensas que no está caminando en la religión está corriendo. So you think they ain't in it and they fucking full on in it.
What's the next one, Ray?
The next one is from Samwise the Great. Yo, Nitty. Sick ass hat and jacket. Love the smiley faces on the inside. What brand jacket and what's the logo on the hat also?
Fidel Castro brand, I think.
I think he's starting to look like Russell.
Yeah, right. No,
Wearing purple and like,
no, I told him, like, because he's at Russ's house. He has the glasses. He probably went into his closet. He was like, "Oh, he said I could wear this." Shout out to Nitty though, man.
shout out
Yeah.
to
He
Nitty.
did look a little like Russell today.
You can use that in one of your jokes, Nitty.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, dog, you don't want to hear his Hulk Hogan joke. Next one.
T. Perez. Ashé. Tell us XG's future.
Ooh,
XG's future is going to be as good as he makes it.
he's not here. He can't do
He's
it.
not here.
Yeah.
And we XG, we wish whatever you're doing. I hope the poker room is packed out.
I'm going to the poker game.
Hell yeah, go, dog.
We love XG.
Yeah,
We
so-
wish him a
I
lot of
love poker.
success. I love poker. Where does he do poker games?
Commerce, I think. No, Hustlers.
So he's gonna do. He got a gig at Hustler. They're giving him a room, so it's a kind of like it's a home style game at a casino. So there's nothing illegal about it. You're not at home. There's a real dealer from the
Just him.
casino. There's no cheating.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so it's
like
better.
so it's it's pretty
Yeah.
much like invite all the homies.
Hopefully no one
get a
go
little
shoot each
party
other.
going.
Okay, there you go.
There's security.
There's security.
you
Every-
get carded when you
everybody's
walk
gonna get
in.
wanded.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
know
not-
you got money.
We,
You know?
right? You here? We're not gonna die. That
So
sounds
I
like,
think it should be good. You know?
yeah, that
I'll-
sounds like fun.
I'll post his
It's
I'll
a
post
poker
it
game?
later.
Yeah. Now definitely go there. I don't play poker, but shit, if I'm
I
not
used
doing
to-
so you
anything,
don't
I might
gamble.
pull up.
I used
But
to
yeah,
go
it's good
to.
because you could have a drink, chill.
I used to go to Midnight Madness at the Bicycle Club.
Oh, you play?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I used to go to Midnight Madness. That's how I learned. I
So
used
you
to
do
go to
tournaments
Midnight.
then?
Yeah, I used to go to
Okay.
Midnight. That's what the person who taught me was like. Just sit here. They're gonna talk shit because you don't know what you're doing, but just keep going,
Wait, yeah,
and you're
it's-
gonna pick
It's a
it up.
time thing, and then once
Yeah.
you get closer, then you start kind of have to like, all right, let's see where
Yeah.
I'm at. Gotta
Yeah.
start playing.
Strategically.
Yeah, those times though, you gotta
Yeah.
have patience.
You
I'm a
have-
cash game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you sit there forever.
Oh,
You're
okay.
like fucking a.
Next one, Ray.
It's crazy.
Damn, we don't gamble.
We don't gamble the same.
Next one, the Liars Villain. Same team.
Same team, dog. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Next one.
W220 Mafia sends us $1. Thank you.
Thank you, W22
Thank you.
Mafia. Appreciate you.
Pronet. Shout out Morning Shot Films. Shout out Inglewood. Shout out Inglewood.
Yeah, shout out to the forum.
That's what's up.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
I really live right
Shout
down
out
the
to
street.
the Hollywood Park Casino. Next one.
That
And
shit was
RIP
Hollywood
to all those
racetrack.
gangbangers in the cemetery
you-
across the street.
Did you ever go to the horse races?
There's a shitload of gangbangers at that cemetery across the street in Inglewood. That's where all the Pyrus be at.
I live right there.
He's laughing.
Every week there's a burying a gangbanger there, bro.
Did you ever go to the horse races?
At the Hollywood Park.
I've never been to that. I always wanted to go.
Oh,
I sound like a
man.
fucking gambling addict. I used to
have.
go all the time.
And I was young. Or, yeah, because I was like 21.
yeah.
I've been to the Santa Anita ones though.
We're not talking about San. We're talking about local.
I want to tell you that Santa
'Cause they don't
Anita,
exist no more.
Santa Anita, Hollywood Park, and Del Mar are such different places to
Yeah.
watch a horse race.
It was but it was cool
Santa
because it
Anita's
was.
nice though.
But we used to have the reggae
Yeah.
after.
Yeah,
Reggae concert.
yeah. How old am I? I'm in my 40s.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not that much. You're like the generation right before me.
Yeah, I'm in my 40s.
Yeah.
Brother
But I
and
used to
sister
take my
generation?
son. I used to take my
yeah,
son
that's
to the
Yeah. Or like
to the horse
you're a
races
senior,
at
I'm
Santa
a
Anita.
junior.
Yeah. I used to take my son when he was little to the horse races in Santa Anita, and everybody thought it was weird. I was like, what? They have like, we could eat. We watch the horses. They let them
walk
pet
in with my
shit.
kid to a
Bro,
dispensary.
we used to walk in with liquor, all kinds of shit.
dang.
Bro, it'd be tight.
Bro, if I had to do a meet and greet, I'd walk in with my kid into the dispensary, be like, don't touch anything.
Don't touch it. No toques nada. No toques
Sit
nada.
right there.
Sit down.
Querías a switch, no? All right, fool.
Querías el switch.
All right, next one.
I'm reloading the chat right now.
That's funny. Yeah, I liked to play poker before, but then
How long you been playing?
I mean, the person who taught me like
Like actually, like how long have you been like actually gambling money?
oh, I like to gamble money from the get.
Oh shit.
I'm a person who like to gamble, but I want to tell you what happened. So I learned how to play poker after I did Saint, okay? Because I had a boyfriend who liked to play poker, so he was like, "Let's go, we're gonna
Saint
play." Is the ceremony
Okay.
after I had this boyfriend after I was ready to Santeria, and then one time I got read, and my godfather, who's already passed, was like, "This sign says not to gamble," but my hella, you don't like to gamble. And I was like, no. And I'm like, oh, well, I like to play poker. And I like to go to the horses and bet on the horses. And I like to play Baccarat. And he's like, what part is not gambling? And I said, well, for me, gambling is like people who never win. Or people who like can't stop. I go, but I could stop. I just like to do it if I'm in Vegas or, you know, he goes, what about the horses? Well, no, the horses are by me. I could go whenever, but I don't go a lot. But then I started thinking, fuck, I do go a lot. Because I had an office in Pasadena and I would meet clients at the horse track. And I'd be like, well, let's just meet there. Let's just meet there. We'll eat lunch. But I liked it, right? It was like, it was just interesting.
It was a good feeling there
yeah,
for
it
you.
was interesting to me.
It
Yeah.
was a neutral area for you.
Yeah.
Like,
And then the playing poker, I think that once I got how to do it, I was like, oh shit, okay, I know what I'm doing now. So it was like a whole different thing. But now I haven't played poker in like 3 years.
I'm not even going to try. Fool.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't
Next
do
one,
it.
Ray.
Listen, next one. We got, trying to find my place. Vinny Mac, much love to the crew and especially Ashé.
Shout out to you, Vinny Mac. Thank you for that super chat.
We got one from 10 Flowers 323. Tanya, what's so weed if a living... This is the way they wrote it. Man, what's so weed that if a living person's energy is following us around to the point where you can feel their energy far away from them? Thanks for reading it. Real stuff.
I don't understand.
I'm guessing he's trying. This was probably fucked up because he drinks a lot. So like this was probably talking about that he maybe feeling like what do you do in the situations where you feel like an energy following you around, where you can feel it from even like from far away.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
and you don't know. Like it's not that you can't see it, but
are
you
you
feel that energy.
sober when you're feeling this, or you're just feeling this when you're fucked up? Because there's differences, right?
He has to be sober to do his job, and like he said, he still feels it in his job.
Okay, then there's because I don't say that to be like fucked up, right? Like I'm just saying because there's people who drink or get high and they're like, I saw a spirit. Okay, maybe. If you're sober and you're experiencing this, then there's probably some kind of residual energy with you or where you work or where you're staying. So you would need a reading to find out which one it is.
Yeah, and then for me with my whole dad thing, it was like 2001. So I was before I even was smoking.
Mira.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Book your reading, 10 Flowers. Next one.
That's crazy.
Proofread your sentences. Next one. Vinny Mac, you gotta freaking believe.
Yes, you do, man. That's what I mean. Hey, bro. Faith and fear both begin with the same question, the same letter, bro. So they're right there next to each other. Next one.
Next one's from Vinny Mac. That chair is tainted. Damn.
We agree.
I'm gonna have Chat GPT fucking whip me up a picture of like that office chair with like the Venom, the Venom thing over
Symbiote.
it. Symbiote office chair.
We agree.
Next one.
Next one's from Vinny Mac. Fidel Hashhole. LOL.
For Halloween, he could be Fidel Castro though.
He can't. He's too tall.
He was pretty tall.
He's tall, but Fidel?
We'd have
Well,
to,
he's
so.
too.
Wasn't he a short guy?
He wasn't that short, but the problem is Nitty's too
Oh, I'm
dark.
thinking of Saddam.
we'd have to just put a powder on his face. His prime minister did it.
His accent's off too, but it's
Gonna need a
okay.
lot of concealer.
His prime minister did it so it's okay. You know, his prime minister did blackface, so he can do whiteface.
That's so weird. People are fucking weird.
Justin Trudeau, who happens to be Fidel Castro's son,
Is he a
according to
comic?
conspiracy theories.
I mean,
That's just a whole other story. But yes, Justin Trudeau is quote unquote Fidel Castro's illegitimate son.
I feel like many celebrities have many illegitimate.
Like Bill Clinton.
Imagine.
The richer, the more.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's like a thing, no?
If
Yeah.
you can afford it, why
It's
not?
a Genghis Khan
Like, you know?
syndrome, man. Like you want to just spread your seed out,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
and,
what
and
I'm
you want to
saying.
have as many of it as possible, but consensually, not like Genghis Khan. But
But remember, people used to have big families because people's kids would marry the kids, right? There'd be a lot of inbreeding so that the wealth would stay in the family.
The white, I guess, old generation. Yeah.
Yeah, and even if you're like Mexican, you know, you would go to these little pueblitos and they were like third cousins twice removed.
I don't think they had a choice.
Yeah.
you got no choice.
Yeah, we have to populate. We have to do this.
So for different reasons, there's been like a lot of inbreeding of people. So I think the procreation goes back to like that situation, you know?
I see.
That's why sometimes you'll get consulted and it'll tell you. I've had people get consulted and Spirit tells me, you have kids you don't talk to. You got kids you ain't raising. Besides these kids that you're claiming, there's other kids. You need to introduce them at some point. Because in the world, they're going to meet. And they could hook up.
And you know,
Damn.
that's how you say it's a small world, because it does happen.
It does. And if it comes out in the reading, it's going to fucking happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in 10 years when they're teenagers and they're out at a bar.
It's happening.
What's the next one, Ray?
Next one, Pronit, Ezo. That's what he said, Ezo. Did
all-
you check out Batty Hub?
No, only when you said to check it out online, and then and we're just like, yo, what is that? And then apparently it's this fool's favorite porn site. What's the next one?
Yeah, people are weird. Next one,
People are weird.
Betamax 8629. It's all the pedo bombs actually took on that chair.
Then definitely you should get rid of it.
Oh, back in the
Toxic.
yak days, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. Nah, those were after that era.
Yeah.
The only thing that stayed from the era when we used to do drugs is that table.
Oh, okay.
Next one.
We all look at the table. We all looked at the table. Like, what?
It was that table.
The yak table.
Yeah, the all mirror table. Next one.
Next one. Lechomi
Nice.
Hechas sends us $1. Thank you.
Okay, salute to you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Next one.
Next one is from Eddie89. Saludos to my madrina E. And Madrina Tanya, thank you. E-Zone for having her on Cuba was fun.
Oh, that's my ahijado who just went to Cuba with me. Hi, my ahijado. That's my ahijado, Ed.
Tuning in.
Yeah, I know. I seen some people that I recognize. I was like, oh, I know you.
Oh, the name?
No, that they went to Cuba and they got
Well, I took 20 people.
Oh, shit.
I took 20 people. He got a locun. Ed got a locun.
I would have been faded on the airplane.
See? How are you going to deny the homie earlier? I was saying, how the fuck are you going to do this? But E-Zone goes?
Well, I mean, not with weed. They sell drinks on the airplane.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we book everybody for the next day to start religious things. So we let you have a drink at the airport, go out to
Would
dinner.
have been like,
Oh, that's cool.
give me your biggest glass, please.
Literally,
I'm
when we go
making
out
this
to
count.
we go out to dinner, all of us, right? And then they'll be like, "Can I drink?" All right, everybody can have a drink. And they're like, "What's the biggest glass?" I'm like, "Oh my
They're
god,
like 16 or 22, sir.
I'm like,
You get the fish tank.
44?
they're like, "You got a bowl? Just put a straw in that shit."
Next one.
Next one was from Brian from CA. Nitty looking like the Indian version of Duck Dynasty and shit.
They remind me to put that in ChatGPT. One of his pictures.
That's fucking funny. The guys with the
Oh,
beards.
you guys haven't done no like Donald Duck stuff, huh?
No. Oh yeah,
Donald Duck.
She's done DuckTales and all that stuff.
Okay.
Next one.
Next one's from Lechonme Echa, sends us another $1.
Gracias.
Thank you so much, dog. Next one.
Tino Santos sends us the hamburger.
Gracias, Tino. I see the next one from him as well too. Thank you.
Yeah, the thumbs up, thanks. We got Alex Castro. Hey, Tanya, why do I see 444 all the time?
You clock out at 5.
Oh, all the tattoos.
I'm like, somebody watches. I
see it in tattoos a lot.
want
Yeah,
to.
what does that mean?
Those are angel numbers, right? But I want to tell you guys that lady came out. I don't want to be the bad person.
What?
That lady came out saying she made all that up, guys.
Did you see?
And numerology.
Not numerology, angel numbers. Numerology is real. Angel numbers are not. She came out saying that it was a scam. She was trying to make some money, and she did.
Fuck off.
So
I
I
mean,
don't know.
do you know why whose albums they did his cover is 444? Fucking is it? I don't want to say Diddy.
It was fucking Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. So you know why it's 444 though?
Why?
Because he's evil.
So I'm assuming it's the same 444 as on everyone's tattoos.
Nah, I don't know, dog.
Okay.
I don't think. But
Could be.
Jay-Z
That's what I was
practices
thinking.
Santeria, no?
I don't know if he did. I don't know about that.
I mean honestly, I think if you have money and you're bored
real
and you're just trying to learn. Well, I guess if you don't even have money, if you're trying to learn, you're gonna go to the first base of everything, right?
Okay, yeah,
You know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
yeah, for sure.
So, and then if you can afford to do that, like as your hobby, or it is what you're trying to find
Or
your
you
way,
find something-
you're gonna across this. You're gonna cross everything, right?
Yeah, that's true. I think it's crazy now that I see people that are trying to associate themselves with people who are like famous in Santeria and they're lying.
Denzel Washington, he's in it.
Well, you know Forrest Whitaker's
Forrest
in it.
Whitaker's in it. He used to go to the house I used to go before.
Yeah, and he did, and
Oh, yeah?
he used to go to the house where Nick's original, that's how I know your original padrino, right? Because of my son's original padrino. And I saw a girl post about Forrest Whitaker specifically on TikTok, and she was like, "Yeah, I was there when he did this," and I was like, "Girl, no, you weren't, because I was a kid, so that was in the fucking early '90s when he started, and
Yeah,
and you're like 20. There's no way you were there,
Hell no.
girl. You weren't there. You weren't there."
I'm watching them on fucking.
Remember him in the crying game? That shit was fucked up, huh?
I'm watching them on King of Harlem right now.
That shit was fucked up.
Oh, I
huh,
like
Ray?
that show. That's a good
Yeah,
show. I
I'm
like
I
that.
rewatching
fool
that
slept
right
with
now.
that trans chick, but then I was like, damn, you couldn't even tell. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not his fault.
cause then he started, it's called the crying game because he felt ashamed, you know? It was fun. It was a very deep movie, bro. They made me watch that when I got into college. They were like, this is why you can't say faggot. Like, like, nah, I didn't say it, but they were just like, this is why you gotta.
We got all serious, like, wow, that's a lot.
I mean, I could see why.
They were, because I was getting ready to dorm and I was under that educational opportunity
Yeah,
program,
so
and they
it
were
was
just like,
pretty much-
we know about you inner city kids and that word.
was
And I'm just like,
reading
it
between
is one of
the
my
lines,
favorite
yeah.
words, but I'm not gonna say it. The next one, Ray.
You're like, I'm not losing my funding.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I didn't even have plans in my dorm.
Next one, Alex Castro. La torta está triste la torta.
I think you were one of the problems that day too.
He's
I
wild.
feel like
Oh, when I sang that song?
no, when XG blew up.
Yeah, that's why I sang that song.
A couple people get posted.
I sang that song, La Leo Down song. But it was like ongoing joke. I think it did add to it, but it was an ongoing joke
Oh,
between
they
us.
kept putting it in there.
Next one, fool.
Alex Castro. I live my life a quarter torta at a time.
Damn.
Who's out here fucking? Hey, you know what? Whatever
Who's on
floats
the
your
sick
boats.
one?
I'm gonna say that, bro. All right, how about that?
All right, next one, Alex Castro. It don't matter if you smash it with an inch or a foot long. Smashing is smashing.
Yeah, this was on a sick one.
These are from Fast and Furious. just
Thank you
so
so
know.
much. I appreciate the super chats, and yeah, you're right. Next one.
Winning is winning. Anyways, E-Win, be careful at no jumper with the secret menu.
I don't work there.
Still, be careful.
Yeah, next one.
Next one is from Alex Castro. Shit, he's back. E-Zone, that one homie your mom tell you not to hang with.
He said, E-Zone is that one homie that your mom tells you not to hang with. You know what? My mom always she always judged where I was going in life based on the friends I always brought home. Because I felt like my mom never could figure me out. Like, I was always just like, I don't want to let you in. Damn it.
But I have to. Fuck
He's
it.
like, I live here. I'm a fucking minor. Okay, mom.
Yeah, like, but I don't know. Like, so I always had pretty good friends around me, thankfully. So,
Oh, you're lucky.
I mean, there was some bad ones, but then my family pointed it out, and they were right whenever it did. So, I had good parents. Next one.
The Iron Giant. Great episode. Right timing and all these hidden gems. Spiritual elevation is the answer to everything. The choice is yours. Being self-aware and eliminating the bullshit will take you far.
That's a good one.
Wise words.
It is your choice.
Next one's from Mega Man. Shout out to WDSTSP team, fans, and Ashé.
Thank you so much, Mega Man. I hope you get your page back. But
shit.
you had hella
Hi.
strikes on that. So I don't know if you're going to get that one back.
The most important
I
thing
hope
is to
you
get
do.
your health back, man.
Yeah, Mega Man, like, was he in the hospital? Or was that his kid?
No, he was in the hospital.
Jeez, Mega Man, come on, dog. I already told you, dog. It's the fucking diet, bro. That's where you can start, dog.
And don't let the stress of getting fucking deleted add to that. either.
Yeah, that, and then, I mean, come on, dog. You know your kid needs you, bro. That fool's always getting into some stuff, bro. So, like, who's going to take care of
Wait,
that fool?
is this?
This kid that keeps getting lost and running away?
Yeah, he lost.
I don't
his-
say that, like, to clown in any way, because fools will misconstruct what I'm saying. I say that
No,
with all love,
yeah.
because I fuck with you, Mega Man. So,
Yeah, I reposted the last time his son was missing.
yeah, no, he runs away, and then he comes back, and then it's stressful on, you know, the parents and stuff like that, because they want the best for him. But if it's like it's one of those situations where it's in the head, you know?
Yeah.
Next one.
Next one's from 10 Flowers. Oh, he's back. Tanya. I think my grandma's dying because she has dementia. She has told me that she is tired. I specifically feel like her consciousness follows me around everywhere. Is this real life? Is this real like telepathy?
That's not telepathy. Telepathy is reading someone's mind. That's mental telepathy. Your grandma having dementia doesn't mean she's gonna die. People live a long time with dementia. So I think that possibly the vibration in your house is low because that does, whenever anybody's suffering through a long illness, it does lower the vibration in your home. But that's not telepathy. Telepathy is when you can read someone else's mind, which is very hard to do. People think I can do that. I'm not. I'm a psychic. I can't read your mind. I read your energy and the spirits.
That's right.
Next one is from Boom 2147. Same team to everyone in this world and in the next 100.
Good to you, boom. Thank you.
100.
Next one is from Lechonmi Echas. I'm a super chat.
That was a good one, bro.
Next one's from Tino Santos. Senses the mood sticker.
Thank you so much, Tino Santos. I appreciate that.
Next one is from Go Cry Elsewhere. These Ashé episodes are always the best. Peace and love.
Oh, thank you.
See, fools, we're not always discussing stupid ass shit and just getting high. I mean, and you know,
Still getting high.
I mean, they're getting high. We are not getting
But this
high.
is real information.
fools are over here telling me that, like, damn, he's on your eyes are fucking red as fuck. Like, yeah, fool, I'm up at 5:30 in the morning to lift weights, fool. Chill. Like, I'm fucking tired at this time, all right? But I do this shit for y'all. Straight up. So appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Join the Patreon. I'm going to start fucking challenging you fools, dog. If I get the next 10 people to join the Patreon, it don't matter if it's like a $5 or $100 raffle. I'm going to enter those 10 people in a raffle. And also, too, go get the new, Do It For LA shirt. I don't think there's any other anime shirt with the new player on there. So
That's pretty
if
fun.
you're not going
Yeah,
to get
that's
it, go
pretty
share it because them shits are going to sell out when I go post up to the stadium and I fucking show all these fools who sell just replica jerseys like, hey, bro, I got original fucking shirts.
So you're going to do the 10 people in a 10-person raffle.
Yeah, the next 10 people to subscribe.
So
So we get to 10. I don't know. It don't matter if you're a $5 subscription. We need to
every
get
10.
back up.
Every 10.
Every 10 would just be a raffle.
Yeah.
A hash hole, fucking Dr. Green Thumbs bag. We don't smoke the same shirt. I don't know. Maybe like we'll do it like that. So just keep subscribing. And don't worry, the other fools are already getting hooked up with the raffle on Patreon. So don't act like it's not. And yeah. Next one.
Tones are sending him hate. Please.
I shut that shit down instantly. I don't
Next
even get
one.
mad no more.
Next one's from Jimmy Rodriguez. Catch y'all on the replay. Saludos.
Salud.
Saludos to everybody on the replay, everybody on the iTunes and all the other platforms. Leave us a review. Please, it helps us get in the algorithm on Apple, iTunes, and all that stuff. Just please leave us a review so we can end up in the top 40 and people can find out more about us. And thank you to all the new followers. We are now at 16.2 followers. So 20,000, here we come. And for the update on the song, I am working on the song. So you guys are going to get the intro.
There's no working. It was supposed to be a freestyle.
Nah, bro, I have to make it professional,
What
dog.
song is this?
Because they wanted me to rap, and then I told them at 14,000 followers that I would do it, and they got us
You're
there.
2,000 over.
I know. It happened in a matter of 2 weeks. And then I said at 15,000, I'm going to give 2 people a pair of tickets to Disneyland. And then now I already acquired the tickets, so now I'm going to have an episode where I specifically have these people
I
enter
had
there.
faith it was going to go up. Right? We said we do this, do that. It's good vibes. It's going up. He didn't know it was going to go up so fast.
Oh, so now you got to rap, give tickets?
I haven't promised them anything else. So at 20,000, I don't know. But still, let me get through these first 2.
As of right now.
As of right
The
now,
Halloween ones are going to be sick, all right? So just wait, because we didn't think at any point in time we were going to start going up in followers like that.
The way it's going by Halloween should be
20,000.
at 20.
20 for sure, right? Because it's,
Bro, we did like 3,000 or 4,000 within.
yeah,
a month
you
or
should
less?
totally.
Yeah. It's wild. We have great content. Shout
Maybe
out to...
for Halloween,
guys.
maybe for
Yeah.
Halloween you can like give away a free reading with me.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Oh.
I'm going to have them enter, like, that way they're serious, so they have to super chat a certain word, like Ashé.
And you heard 2 days sober.
Yes. Don't,
Everything.
Don't come to me with your
XXX
bullshit,
sober,
because I'll
like-
tell you to go home.
Yeah, man, don't be getting a reading all fucked up and shit, bro. Like, I cannot do anything spiritual right now. The only thing that's going to... I don't know. That when
You
I walk
cheat
through my
yourself, right?
walk through my door, my LA might judge me. But
You, cheat,
He's gonna be like, there we go.
you end up cheating yourself, right?
Yeah,
Because you
'cause
get a
it's
bad
not-
reading and then you go off that reading into the world and you're like.
and you have to have like a respect for people's time, right? Like
That-
I respect your time, respect my time, please. Like I'm booked for readings all the way to September.
Holy.
So
Okay.
there's no ER line there. What's the next one?
Do it.
like,
No house calls. C Loco Media. Thank you guys for the good shows this week. Kept me entertained while I was slaving at the warehouse. Salute to all the warehouse workers.
I used to be a warehouse worker out of college trying to find a job, so I realized at that point how hard exactly that job is. And my older brother, has worked at warehouses a lot, so I got a lot of respect. It's a lot of hard work. Those people make the economy turn in America. So whether you
For
whether you value them or not, that's the reason your ass is getting your stupid ass package from Amazon in your doorstep, or your fucking package from China. So just be grateful when somebody tells you don't know how much they've worked.
China. Next one. T-Man. LFG. Next
Oh, okay,
one.
cool. Thank you so much. Yeah. What's the next one after that? We're almost there.
W220 Mafia. Thanks for saying my name tag. Right Ray, Morning Shot Films. Yeah, no problem.
Salute to him. Thank you so much.
Ooh, next one is from C Loco Media. Do you believe spirits control social media apps?
what?
Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense.
Spirits mixed with technology.
I mean, I think at some point, like, look, I don't think it's like apps, but let's just say if you're watching a video that says "Cómo invocar al diablo," like something could come, the energy could come through, you know, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like if you're watching something like that, like me,
No, come on.
that's
You
just, I
think
don't know.
that?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, can a spirit
If
like
you
take
watch
over
the video,
something?
if you watch the video and then you do what they say, okay, maybe. But just watching the video, I like horror movies. They're not gonna come kill me.
I'm not watching The Exorcist at night. I'll tell you that much.
Why not?
Fool. I'm laying in
Come
bed.
on.
You're
It's a movie.
You're not a scary movie guy.
Hell no.
Are you?
fool.
I love scary movies.
It depends. I like original scary movies
I'm
where there's
not
like a
either,
monster,
but-
like fucking Scream or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
But when it's something where like, fool, like
It's
well,
it's touching too close to
where
home.
I'm just like, look, fool, I know shit can levitate. I don't want to eat like some shit. The clock flew from the wall earlier or some shit. Remember I told you, and I was like, listen, bro.
It didn't fly. You said
Okay,
it knocked down.
it was on the floor, and then I was chilling.
Ray's like,
I was chilling by myself, and then this shit fucking just like moved off the wall, and I was like, look, fool, I have my madrina coming in today, so now's not the day you want to fuck around, fool. I was like, because I'm not going to keep you here, like, be real, like some kind of pet, fool. I was like, I'm going to vanish
Oh,
you.
the one-
I don't think B does that.
Well, I'm just saying, he hasn't addressed it whenever he acts
with
up.
the bóveda, the downstairs, with
Yeah.
the stuff for the guy who
Yeah,
walks
like,
around
fool,
here.
that's having a bird feeder, all right, fool? Like, Like I'm not gonna contemplate that shit. I'm like, if you start fucking with my shit, I'm gonna fucking fix it, bro. I'm gonna make, yeah, like I'm not, stop fucking with me.
Bird feeder.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm fucking.
Not gonna entertain that shit, fool.
Disrespectful. Next one.
Oh, damn,
Brandon Pizarro. Whoa.
See, fool?
Same team.
Nitty.
that goes down the street.
He's not a suicide bomber. Next one. All right. Brandon, same team. Hey guys, I needed a cleansing, but I'm not in LA. What's the best way to find someone?
So I want to tell you, I don't recommend nobody no more because I used to recommend people in different states, and now I just fly.
Don't you do like online reading?
Yeah, and now I fly to see my God kids. You could do an online reading, and there's a lot of spiritual cleanses that I can send you that could possibly help, and you can go from there. But I do online readings. And for people who tell you they can't do, like, oh my God, online readings don't work, well, maybe they haven't worked for you because you haven't come to me. But our divination system is mathematical and spiritual, so you don't have to be in front of me. If you can be in front of me, it's best. But if you are not, it's okay too. I have God kids in New Zealand. Like, come on. Yeah, like, come on now.
Come on.
Come on.
Spirituality has no boundaries.
It doesn't.
Next one, Ray.
Next one's from also 420. Hit verse already without B's help. And Ashé is hell damn. Ashé is hell fine, damn it.
What?
He's trying to compliment you by being like, saying you're fine.
Oh, thank you. And I think they want you to rap. No, they told you to hit a verse without.
I already told you fools, dog. I'm working on it.
We're gonna have to get you a ghostwriter.
I'm already working on it. I already hit up Mad Ways. I hit up Goomsum, and then Be Real.
Call Snow the product.
And then Be Real was like, hey man, you know what? Like he's like I told him, I was like, yeah, bro, you gotta help me. So I'm working on it. I'm gonna give you guys a fucking dope ass intro, like the Keenan and Kel intro, and it's gonna be sick.
You should have said it was you.
I gotta bring the fucking heat, bro.
He can have a verse in your song, but he can't help you.
Talk about a perfectionist. He's like, they wanted me to do a verse. I had to call Be Real.
Yeah.
People who have won Grammys. I'm not gonna do it.
I got for sure, cause it's gonna be the shit.
You need a coach.
He's feeling it. It's cool.
Okay.
That's tight.
Okay.
Got big players.
So how should I write this? Next one. Kevin Butler is the last one. Do you understand Trump? Same team.
What?
I don't think nobody understands that, fool, dog.
Trump's in his own world, bro.
Yeah.
Trump's his own kind of demon. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah, nobody got time for that right now.
We're not political that way.
Straight up. But that was the last one. Hey, shout out to everybody who super chatted, and let's give a round of applause to Tanya, aka my madrina in the house.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Once again, if they want to go to the Sage, to make your own Sage class, when and how can they get tickets?
That's going to be October 15th, and I'm going to be posting a link to buy tickets. And then you can follow me on Ashé_imports_CA or Tanya Ashé. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. My shop's in Paramount. I post my availability. And August 31st, if you guys have never seen how Orisha is adored, I will be at my shop from 3 o'clock on. You guys can go see how Orisha is adored. And just come with a good vibe. If you come with a shitty vibe, we ain't gonna let you in. Straight up.
Yeah.
Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to God. Shout out to Wifey and everybody who tuned in today. Hope you had a great evening and a great podcast. Thank you, Ashé, for coming through. Chiclets.
Thank you for everybody, tuning in. Thank you, Asha. Thank you, E. Nitty. Maybe I'll see you in a little bit. I don't know. Maybe.
No, did he go? He went to East Hollywood, no?
I don't know, but he was talking about going to the comedy store after.
Once he sees how long that drive to Malibu is gonna be,
I don't know. I don't think he understands yet.
He told me today. He was like, "I'm in that house by myself right now, dog." He was like, "It's kind of scary," and I was like, "I believe it, bro, because that's a mansion, bro."
Yeah, you hear shit.
But he's staying in Malibu?
Yeah,
he's staying at his celebrity friend's house.
He's staying in Malibu, but he's going to Hollywood?
Yeah, to work.
Yeah, all the way to down here.
But
then all the way here?
It's like the nice ass Malibu part. I'm talking about like this house. I was like,
on the Strand?
Dude, it's like by Pepperdine.
Oh.
It's fucking baller.
We all went, oh.
Yeah, like it's like we're like, yo, there's like straight. You have to drive up a little hill to get to the house.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's so nice. I was in there. I was like, oh, nobody's home. Teach me to swim then, dog.
If you have to,
Put me floaties.
if you
I
have
was
to
like, now's the
drive
time to learn how to swim, dog. Nobody's there.
Yeah, if you know how to swim.
But nah, somebody better be there to help me in case I drown.
Well, what is he there for? Doesn't he know how to swim?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta wait. You
Gotta do a little
get the
carne
weight.
asada,
I guess
bro.
no, he weighs your weight. He could pick you. He could float you out. I guess.
you gotta really show them what it's like to be a #1 Mexican podcast.
We got a super chat from N Me Runt.
Last one.
N Me Run. Right now, I had to stop some fool from getting stomped out by 2 girls and a fool. Boyle Heights activities. Good karma on my side.
Damn.
Boyle Heights for sure, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, that could be good karma on your side, but if that fool has that ass whipping coming, he's gonna have it come right back around some other time, because karma is definitely gonna trying to pay him a visit if he has it coming.
That's weird.
Yeah.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, right?
Straight up, you gonna get your ass beat at another store, Save On, or I'm sorry, CVS.
Might be worse.
Damn, I'm that old, dog. I said Save On. Fuck. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. FlavorsByEzone.com, HighHungry.shop. Go get the new Do It for LA shirt. Go get the Winners Don't Do Drugs shirt. I'm hooking up everybody who orders any of those. All the packages are getting hooked up. Also, get your tickets for Rhymefest. Make sure on Wednesday you tune in because I'm going to have Scooby, who was the coordinator of Rhymefest, joining us, talking about the lineup, the do's and don'ts, and how to have the best time at Rhymefest. And best of all, you're going to win some tickets on Wednesday to go to this event. So make sure you tune in. And trust me, they don't have a guest list for Rhymefest. It's all for the people, by the people, very much like Kush Talk. So you might want to tune in or call in for those tickets because, yes, the phone line is open. We just haven't tested it out yet with you guys. It's been very good the last couple episodes, and yeah. With that being said, I don't know if we're gonna do a Dr. Green Thumb show next week, but stay tuned with that. Stay tuned for that, and go watch all the new vlogs. There's a lot of other ones on the way. Trust me, I'm gonna probably be going out to Utah for Bobo's birthday to bring you that vlog. So with that being said, thank you to all the new subscribers. Peace out.